Deep in the Simonian forest, far deeper than most men dare to tread, unwelcome visitors bring a new kind of threat.
Oi! This place is swimming with these tiny bastards.
I found one that ain't so tiny or bastardy. Bet you've never been with a bloke before, have ya?
Salad's back on the menu, boys!
Us don't share the bloke clan, so we'll be sharing you.
Hope we don't get splinters from a tree joiner.
Leave her to me if you're that worried.
Yeah, don't be a sap, mate.
You got this, Colonel.
Yeah, we're gonna need a set of edge clippers for this bush.
How about a set of twin blade reavers?
Did you hear something? He said tree joiner.
Not that.
Because I traded for these yesterday. And they're perfect for keeping the fire safe from the likes of you!
Hey, I'm alright.
Through the forest, focus blue guys on the prowl. There's only one man there to stop them. If you just stop joking around, they've come here to invade your lands, bring life here to an end. But you just wanna get real drunk and make lots of new friends. Carnal Barbarian, Carnal Barbarian, Carnal Barbarian, Carnal Barbarian, Carnal Barbarian.
We didn't have a message when we left. Oh, very odd.
And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and loud. Sit to the top of my lungs, what's going on? And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed to get it all out what's in my head. And I feel it. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and loud. Feel the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey.
Boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog.
Hello! I didn't add myself. Hello and welcome! Wait, does it still? Yeah, hello. Hello! How's it going? Hello to the amazing 4 viewers that are here. The universe is in disarray this month. How's it going? Hello to Joe Styler. Welcome. Hello, Moromi, and hello, Billy Bub. This is the Blissful Defeat stream. I have held off on doing this. I thought I would do it tonight. And I thought I'd do it at a time that plenty of people would be around. Who knows? I think it's like 5 p.m. EST now. If I got the time wrong, is everyone still at work? Anyway, hello, welcome. We have a couple of things to talk about today. I shall try my best to shout them into the void as people trickle in. There are the universe is laying down new rules for people, new rules for campaigns. Yeah, people are probably in traffic. Well, what they should do is they should pull out their phone in traffic, hold the phone directly in front of their face whilst watching the stream, swerve around, crash, you know, just get a more exciting life going. But yeah, there is good news and bad news. It seems like the universe is just becoming supremely like polarized. Things are going really bad in some regards, and things are going really good in other regards. Like there's a lot of conflict going on right now. But anyway, some of it seems to be pertaining to good old Connell the Barbarian. I guess I'll jump into it because there is some good news. Let me look. I don't understand that Dale, your thing came up at the top of the chat. He says typing while driving, just hit a bike. Glorious. I'm glad. As long as you tell the person why you crashed into them because you were watching this show, I'm sure they will be happy about it. You'll get away with it. But yeah, hail from X/Twitter. So all right, let's just jump right into this. Did you guys see? Did you see me switch to the version? There we go. Let me shove myself along a bit. Yeah, there are some positives in the world this week. We hit 91% shipped on Connell L Barbarian campaign. 91% shipped of Kickstarter. There are a bunch of packages went out, like a batch of 30 that were Indiegogo only. But yeah, I don't think it's 91% of all shipped, just Kickstarter. And this was in the mad rush last week to try and get the campaign approved. We had, what is it? And there's a lot of beautiful photos in here. Photos sent by people. If you happen to get your package, by the way, please take photos and post them. It brightens up my day, my week, my month, my year. It's kind of the only reason for doing this is just getting photos, all the drawing, all the money's fine and all, but like to get photos of the books out there is the best. But yeah, 91% shipped. So last week it was the last time we set a date. I have kind of spent the first, ever since then, like reeling from the epic defeat, but it is a blissful defeat. Do you guys ever recognize the kind of like blissful feeling you get when everything goes to shit, everything falls apart, you fail, you have your face in the mud, but at least you do not have the potential to succeed hanging over you. There's no pressure anymore. It's pressure off. So you kind of feel fine. You kind of feel blissful. I have had a very weird feeling this week because last week, even though we tried to get a lot of people their packages out, we didn't hit 100%. And Kickstarter did not approve the campaign. So we didn't launch last week, and I have not yet set a date again for another launch. I haven't set it. I'm not setting it. I'm not setting a date until it's approved, until it's finally approved. But yes, this is the last little update we did that day, the same day that it was potentially getting approved. showing off everyone's beautiful photos, beautiful pictures of their received goodies. Thank you to anyone who posted these, and I hope you're okay with me putting them in the update. But anyway, there was like about, what is it, 6 or 7 backers left. Literally, there's about 6 or 7, and I really thought that Kickstarter would approve it. You know what I mean? With like most of them, but no, they came back. They said they understand that you have some people who did not have valid addresses. I have kind of discovered that we might have had addresses for these people, and they just didn't get sent out. But who knows? But anyway, they also said like you need to make attempts, like Here's the thing, they whipped out this new phenomenon of needing documented attempts to contact the people who did not provide valid addresses. So that's a thing. I've been doing that since then this week. And hopefully we can also get like the remaining packages out. But yeah, I'm not setting a date until they've approved it. And I've really been hoping that we'd get it approved this week, and then we can kind of like get hype again. Hold on to the electrical wires and hold the charge a bit more. But their news has come out that may influence whether or not it gets approved or not. So this was meant to go out 30th of April, right? And if it had, it would have gone in just under the wire before the epic amazing news today from Kickstarter. Kickstarter updated their mature content guidelines. Yep. Did you guys see this? I have a couple of tabs lined up. Here is the offending tweet. Here is ground zero for the new beginnings of who the heck knows what. But yeah, I saw this come across my timeline. I actually think I've heard people who might have known this was coming down the wire and had been like sounding the bell ahead of time. But yeah, today Kickstarter updated their content guidelines, and this account posted this image. I don't know if this was probably like a summarized thing that was in an email. But yeah, should we take a look? Should we take a dive into the new future, the new hell, and see if we would be able to be approved? Now, okay, I'm going to say ahead of reading this, we all know why this is coming up, right? But this isn't just organic Kickstarter choosing to do this. Like, Kickstarter is the not safe for work place when it comes to comics. You all know what Kickstarter's bread and butter is. They have 1 million lewd covers. You know what I mean? It's like verging on porn for like all of these comics. It must be at least 50-60% of their comic income, which is, you know, probably not much compared to like video games and tech and all the rest of it. It's probably a drop in the ocean, but still, it's got to be significant. From not safe for work comic stuff, like it's the place you go. It's what you know Kickstarter for. It's what people told me I should be on Kickstarter for with Connell, a very lewd, very mature book. But yeah, so if we had been approved on the date mentioned, 30th of April, we probably would have skirted in just under the wire with this. And in fact, so the conversation I was having with Trust and Safety, let me pull it up. I won't pull it on stream, but I will read it. Let me go over here to the campaign that I was building. They never post the nude covers on Kickstarter. Yeah, so I'm kind of wondering if this is supposed to be the content in the project, which, like, you wouldn't necessarily be able to know, or if it's just the content on the campaign. I have the whole guideline thing pulled up. Okay, where is it? I'm going through the communications now. Where is it saying if I control F NSFW? Okay. So in one of my responses from Kickstarter, they said, this is a feedback note. 2, the project uses mature sexualized themes. So hopefully themes is fine, right? Not content, sexualized themes and imagery. And they say, e.g., Fappa no Jutsu Maidens, Valhalla Boomline, name revealed. Covers with parental advisory explicit content. You know, I've been putting that on the little people who have their books already know that there's a little content warning like on the logo, on the freaking logo itself. Can you imagine if that's just you're being ethical enough to put it on the thing and then they go, oh, it says explicit content, then we can't put it in. Like the explicit content is people having their heads ripped off. It's not you look safe. I feel like I will be safe, but I think it merits a wider discussion. But anyway, this is a feedback they gave me like pre this rule coming out. They say this type of content is allowed on Kickstarter as not safe for work as long as it's clearly presented and appropriately labeled for adult audiences, which your current approach supports. Adult themes instead of sex. Yeah. So like based on this previous bit of feedback, Connell is safe. Connell is fine. But I have still yet to get this approved, and I'm kind of wondering, like literally the only thing left is fulfillment for it to get approved. Now, if I send this to review again, and then it's like, oh, we have some new guidelines. Sorry, can't do it. So I think it merits taking a look at this post, this tweet, this image, which is like a summary. And then there's the wider guidelines. So anyway, so mature content project guidelines summary. They say generally allowed, right? Romance and spicy literature, including comics. Now, note the spicy, deliberately vague. You know what I mean? You can probably infer that seeing as Kickstarter, it's part of its comics bread and butter is not safe for work stuff. This has to be some kind of outside influence choosing. This is not a business decision. Well, no. Okay, how about this? It would have to be a business decision. You know what I mean? This would have to be an economics decision. This does not seem to be a moralizing decision. So, Stripe? Question mark? I think this whole thing is just yet another follow-on from the internet is kind of being enshittified by the whole payment processor Stripe thing, having a problem with certain adult contents. Like it's been happening all over the internet. I think this is just another one of these. Now, I kind of feel like, look, this first statement, romance and spicy literature, including comics. I kind of think spicy is such a vague word. All of this is so vaguely worded. Most of the reactions on Twitter today seem to be like people scream like saying, "Oh no, it's all over! Get to the boats!" But which is fine. It's necessary. But I think there's some vague wording in here that is basically trying to be like, "Hey, we're gonna do this, wink wink nudge nudge, you got to be careful, wink," whilst appeasing payment processes and probably still allowing whatever they were already allowing. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, autistic or documentary nudity or non-sexualized context. I mean, this all of the next things are kind of like non-comic related, I think. Kissing, cuddling, or sensual non-explicit imagery. Cancelled? No! Well read, no! We will not be. Autistic or documentary? No. This is the blissful. Well, Red, this is the blissful defeat of not having launched last week, and now, you're in the sweet surrender of failure where you just get to relax. It may have all gone wrong, but hey, you just get to chill out now. And that's what it's been this week until this bombshell today from Kickstarter. Anyway, look, swimwear and underwear imagery in non-sexual contexts. I kind of feel like all of this is probably more pertaining to like photography than comics, even though they have up here, it mentions comics. Like it's saying spicy comics aloud, but spicy means something a little bit more than kissing, cuddling, and sensual but non-explicit imagery. Like there's a big gap between cuddling and explicit. You know what I mean? Like, is black leather non-explicit? Is a whip non-explicit? Like, what? That's most of the stuff on here. Anyway, Camel is in the chat. He says, if you go and get a few PhDs in IGG, you can launch that after 500 hours practice. That is true. So it's kind of funny. Camel has been since the Indiegogo shit the bed. I can report that Camel has been trying his best to learn, wade his way through the Indiegogo's back end and learn the magic sigils. Camel, I told him that it was stupid and useless and he should just go to Kickstarter. He may be right after all. Hashtag Camel's always right. What is this? He may have just had intuition ahead of time and saw what was coming without even knowing it. But yeah, who knows? But here's the thing. I really do still think Indiegogo is kind of like, there are platforms that are kind of like dead in the water, treading water style level of engage. It's only what you bring to it. You know what I mean? And in that case, it's like, why not just have your own website and then be at the behest of nobody? You know what I mean? I kind of at this point see Indiegogo as just doing your own website, but it's like a bit easier because you don't have to set up all the payment. You don't have to set it all up. Plunge Comic says, shit, I wanted in on this, Hyperwizard. Okay, I don't want this to be some kind of doomsday, the end is nigh. Now, here's the thing. I still plan on contacting, following up, trying to get the campaign approved. I have a sneaking suspicion that Connell, the Barbarian, it completely, like, fits within what they want. It's just, it kind of sucks for people who go for even more spicy. But I think it's going to be all well for us. We just have to get, like, fulfillment complete, submit again. I'm on my way out, though. What do you mean? Oh, is this what? Okay, wait, what is this? What is this? I gotta read his comments. I have a tortoise up on the I have the tortoise up on there, and pages from it wasn't allowed on Webtoons. Oh, you're putting something up too? Plus, I have another R18 coming out soon as well. I only just replied to an X post that came up. He's on his way out, though. I mean, yeah, I don't know what is going to happen for people who are producing more explicit stuff. Because Connell is, even though it says explicit content on the logo, it is like stuff you could still sell at a convention. Camel says, literally teaching myself quantum physics. That is the new Indiegogo. Don't you have to put like weights of the items you plan to ship? But it's like, how would you know the weights of things? And shipping's charged when you're ready to fulfill, not even at the end. But like, do people have the opportunity to refund when it like, let's say they back, right? Someone backs. And I think one of the communications someone told me about from Indiegogo is they actually want to move in a direction of projects that take multiple years to complete, right? If someone backs big and then it's like 2 years later and then it's like, "Hey, we're going to charge you shipping, we're going to give you your stuff," and they completely forgot about the project. You know what I mean? They fell on hard times. They need some incoming more than outgoing. They can't pay for shipping right now. Can they request a refund like at that point? Like, how can you run a project like that? You can it's like finally getting the project finished and ready to fulfill sends out a signal of like, "Hey, time to refund." But I don't know. I don't know. You know the quantum physics, Camel. Well, the major plus to Indiegogo is it's a forever store when you're done. Just true. Just true. Doesn't Kickstarter also charge shipping in the end? Well, this is the thing. No, I think the new Indiegogo charges shipping when you're ready to fulfill. It's not even at the end of the thing. Murray's saying they do. Like it's the end of making it. Like you don't get fulfillment money. They hold on to it until the very end, or they, you don't even get it. Anyway, let's see. Swimwear, underwear, already covered that. Non-insertable sexual wellness products. Like, I think most of these are like not even pertaining to comics. I think the first one, this romance and spicy literature, including comics, I think that's the one that is supposed to signal, hey, comics will be fine. And I think people went on to read the rest of these on Twitter and then started to kind of like freak out because they thought, kissing, cuddling, all our comics can only have kissing and cuddling in. Like, I don't think so. Like, okay, let's take it over. Let's take it over here. So a comic that is doing pretty well on Kickstarter right now. Did you see this? There is a 20th anniversary edition of The Boys up on Kickstarter. I think there is only 3. There's a bunch of omnibuses basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of them. Aren't there only like 10 of the normal volumes? Does that mean there's only just 2 normal graphic novels in each one of these? Did they not put it all in one big one? What the heck? Look, how many volumes? Volume 6. Holy crap, moly. There isn't that much The Boys, right? I have a whole collection of this stuff on my shelf. It is not that much pages. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure that in The Boys, there's a little bit more than kissing and cuddling when it comes to explicit content. I mean, those who have read it know there's dramatically more than that contained within. So, like, I can't imagine they're gonna disallow stuff like this. Like, do they not want this money? Do they not want Kickstarter to have this kind of project on it? Because if we go back and it's just like, oh, kissing and cuddling only, then it's not gonna have the kind of, it's not even gonna fit this. And this is not porn. This is just edgy shit. Lol, yeah, you need to build secret tiers as an actual secret to Indiegogo. They can't know about it. Really? I don't even want to have to like dedicate brain cells to it, Camel. Like maybe you'll kick all our asses and we'll eat your dust and you'll be like doing donuts in the parking lot while cackling with all the Indiegogo money still because you figure it out. Oh, here's my X response to it. Did you give a link? I wonder if this is the reason our Kickstarter campaign isn't getting traction. It does include mature content with nudity, which wasn't allowed on Webtoons. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. But the tortoise are more mature supernatural manga in the vein of Green Inferno and similar movies. However, we noted that it hasn't. So do you have a project on Kickstarter now that's approved, but just is not doing so well? I pulled up another thing because he's talking about something else that got approved. And I actually do have a link. I tried to prepare stuff for this, which I never do. Okay, this is what we were exploring. Now, everyone's favorite website, Bleeding Cool. Oh, so cool. They have a little thing on this that I didn't read at all, but I scrolled down to the bottom of it with my ADHD brain, and they actually had a snippet from someone else's Kickstarter. This is like their response, apparently, from Trust and Safety. You see, thanks for sharing Daughters of the Dark Oracle Ragdoll's learn how to read. Learn how to read, goddammit, with us. Important. We noticed that your project includes adult, not safe for work content, such as mature horror imagery and pages with censored nudity. Okay. While your project has been approved by Kickstarter, all projects must comply with our payment processor, Stripe's rules, right? Link to Stripe. Stripe will conduct its own review and may decide that it's unable to support your project, right? Okay, but this can happen before your project launches, whilst it's live, or even after it successfully funds. I think this would be in extreme cases, but they're just wanting it. But like, isn't that insane? Isn't that crazy? Hello, Angela. Welcome. What is this? This is an epic failure stream. Angela, we once again did not manage to launch on Thursday. So now I'm like old man ranting at cloud, shaking my fist. And today, Kickstarter put out some new content guidelines for mature content, and people are freaking out. I'm not freaking out. I think it's going to be fine, but it's something to talk about, right? Jake, what is happening with your PM, sir? My PM? Private messaging? What? PM? This is great and all, but did you message me, Angela? I'm very confused. Oh, wait a minute. Prime Minister, I give such a little shit about, I don't even know if, can I even talk about that shit? Angela, why would you do this to me? You know the situation with my country. You want me to talk about that on the internet? All I will say is, a hefty dose of accelerationism can sometimes kickstart quite a glorious revival, return, repair sequence. Sometimes it's got to get a lot worse before it gets better. And man, this month, I don't know about you guys, this has been one weird fucking month. This has been a polarizing. Lots of this stuff seems to be inshitifying. Some stuff is going good. You know what I mean? It's all over the place. There's so much conflict. People just seem to be coiled up like a spring. Like, stuff is going wrong. People are dropping the ball. It's crazy. But like this, again, it's like all the alien stuff coming out. Like, even this situation in England. But Angela, this thing you're asking about, I think ultimately it's for the greater good, and things will. You got to really pull that elastic band real far in one direction for it to snap back as quickly and tightly as possible. You got to really break the system. You know what I mean? If you're driving a car that's falling apart, if you want it to explode and stop going in the direction it's going in, really pedal to the metal, really accelerate that thing, push it to its breaking point, and then it can fall apart and we can kind of all put the pieces back together. Looking over the messages. Oh yeah, check out Plunges. He does have a Kickstarter. Okay. I will have a look at that later. I did not know. I know you've been in the chat before. It is good to see you, and I didn't know you'd launched a thing. I will look at it, and everyone in the chat go look at that stuff too. Howler and the Tortoise 1 comic and manga bundle. It was approved, but it's really weird why it's behaving through the algorithm. Did you get automatically approved because you didn't have any like outstanding projects, or like did you get any contact from Kickstarter? Oh yeah. That sounds like what I get was improved. So here we go. Plunge got a very similar thing apparently. Let me try and pull it back up. over here on Bleeding Cool. Anyway, look, they can disapprove it at any time, even after it successfully funds. If Stripe determines that it cannot support your campaign, Trust and Safety will let you know. In that situation, we will do our best to request that Stripe pay out any funds owed to you, but it is not guaranteed. Because of this, we encourage you to be transparent with your backers about the possibility that payment processing issues outside of Kickstarter's control could affect your project. Now, here's the crazy thing. In this situation, like, are they returning the money to people, or are they keeping the money? I mean, this isn't Kickstarter either. This is Stripe. Like, does the credit card company want to keep the money and just going, wow, she go lol. Hello, some person who is notably different from Angela. Try to be less enthusiastic next time. PM. I'm mumbling. I'm mincing my words. A lot of this stuff is just CYA, whatever that means, clauses. It's still the Wild West in crowdfunding, and no one can legally enforce fulfillment. So it's turning into a practice of legalized to navigate the liability. Yeah, I mean, all of this stuff is like, just seems like liability stuff. I really feel like Kickstarter is on the side of the creators and is like probably trying to make it work as much as possible. Like, even saying they will try and get you your money, but it's just not guaranteed. Like, yeah, I can imagine a lot of people are going to rage at Kickstarter at this, and that probably would have a good effect, pressure from the other side, but yeah, who knows. Please remember to hit that like. Yes, thank you. And subscribe if you are here. If you are new, please subscribe. But I'm pretty sure you're all already just subscribed, because you're all so amazing. You on it for a while? If so, would love to talk about this topic with you later. I do not know. I'm going to try and do an hour, and we're already halfway into it. I'm just going to, but I'll go check it out afterwards for sure. Oh yeah, cover your ass. Exactly. This is just a cover your ass situation. No, Camel, exactly. That's why I think that the wording is so vague on this. Like, this is cover your ass vague. They're using the word spicy. Like, okay, this is spicy for sure, right? But it verges on explicit, but it's not meant for actual, it's the content. It's not, this isn't porn. The Boys isn't porn, but people could call it gore porn. You know what I mean? It's very, very adult. It's like one of the most adult things. But look, so let's go on to the generally not allowed pornographic or explicitly sexual content. Like, okay, just nothing that's like it is hentai 100%. Projects created to specifically for it's just no just direct hentai, or just maybe this doesn't, because it's so vaguely worded. This might not even mean comics. You know what I mean? This could just mean actual photography videos. It's like, who knows? It's purposefully vague. Don't make any insertable sexual products, guys. Any content involving minors or non-consensual acts. Well, duh. Just any at all? Like, what? Like, normal? That's confusing. Anyway, so here's the thing. This is the vague summary. We head over here. We have the actual full mature content guidelines, which we can peruse. Hello, Victor is good. Victor is talking to Angela, so I won't read that out. But hey, if you're ever stressed, do 20 squats. You'll suddenly not be stressed anymore. If you're having a trying time during this month of madness where everything is going to shit, go look at the date of the new moon that happened. The new moon on the moon cycle is supposed to set the mood for the whole fucking month. Just track the events that happened new moon and how all of that like played out all the way up till the full moon. Things are still going to shit, and we're like out of the 5-day period past the full moon. Oh, Hyper Wizard is almost a sumo wrestler. Just white. Yeah, is Angela a big fan of I should dress up as a sumo wrestler? No adult things allowed. Yeah, but like this is what I mean. This is adult. This is adult. It's like explicitly adult only. The boys is. So like is this the kind of I really don't think they're going to like disapprove this kind of content. I just think it's porn. I really just think it's cover your ass stuff related to literal direct porn stuff. Now it's Soup's time to shine. People are actually there to buy comics on Zoop. That's the thing about Kickstarter. People aren't ambiently on Indiegogo to buy comics. Like you send your own audience to Indiegogo, and they're kind of like a payment processor, legal force field that means you never have to give them anything for like 20 million years. You know what I mean? It's like just a protection bubble. Anyway, I'm gonna catch up on the chat. We banned the showing of anyone's hole, implied or explicit. You better not think of holes. No, Jake, you don't have to watch my sumo stream. I have never managed to catch one of your sumo streams, Angela. I'm a terrible person. Yeah, exactly. I think it's just direct. But anyway, the full guidelines are like less vague, but also I think most of them pertain to actual photography, not drawings, not comics. So it's because they're not each one of these. Can you imagine? They're not going to put after it comics less so. Do you know what I mean? Or this doesn't apply so much to comics. This applies only about 10% to comics. Anyway, look, any project specifically stating it or the rewards being offered are being created for sexual pleasure. So specifically stating it. You can make it, but just don't specifically state it. Any project that enables distribution of pornographic content, any project that seeks funding or receiving, it's like, okay, I get it. Glorifying abusive content, and then but look, abusive content includes the word slut. You whore! Oh no, it's abusive content. Oh no, he called me a slut during the sex scene. I'm sorry. I need aftercare right now. Kenneth Rockefort shows up. What's your excuse? What time is it still on Sundays, Angela? My excuse is your channel doesn't pop up on my notifications. That's my. There we go. We stream on Sunday. I do go visit family on Sunday. Euro comics can't go to Kickstarter. Yeah, all of the French stuff. Slut whore. That's like 80% of my vocab. I know. What about those AI comics with nudes cosplay? That's the thing. So because this is like less so to comics and more so to photos, but like people do cosplay covers. That's the thing. Like look, photographs, photorealistic depictions printed, like sex acts or implied sex acts. Okay, okay. See, like a cosplay cover wouldn't have that. Nudity, so implied nudity, where the subject is wearing lingerie, fetish wear, or clothing that is see-through or very tight and shows. Okay, and shows. So that seems like cosplay is still fine because it's not going to actually show such things, right? Sexual what? We do not allow. Okay. Wait, we do allow. Okay, sorry. My brain is queefing off. So far, all of these don't actually seem this bad. this just in the nitty gritty, it seems like completely over pornographic stuff. Okay. Now what they do allow, again, they go spicy stuff, including comics. It's like nice, beautifully vague right there. Any photographs or illustrations. They do allow revealing photographs in non-sexual setting, a model and swimmer or actor in their boxes getting ready for work. So is that just like a cosplay that's a little bit revealing still? So that still implies cosplay covers okay. Intimate acts that are not explicitly sex acts. Examples this are two people kissing, two people cuddling. I mean, there's definitely a big difference between cuddling and overt sex, but hey, cover your ass vague for the sake of vague. Nudity, the booba genitalia, found in projects that are portrayed in a non-sexualized scientific education. Conan the Barbarian is now a scientific educational text. The world of Deploria is a real land out there, and Conan the Barbarian is just a factual guide of the recounting of literal events that took place. Therefore, all of this is totally possible. Yeah, Kickstarter still restricts. Like, this genuinely doesn't seem bad. And I think people might be freaking out a little bit too much, but yeah, I kind of still wanted to go over it. It seemed like a good thing to go over. So ultimately, if I remove this, I think this guy is gonna be fine. It says trans literature. Did I skip over it? The focus on reproductive organs. Connell is dick pics every panel. Have you read the book yet? Camel has. By the way, Camel, we read your review on the last stream, and thank you for doing it. I am to recount, very glad that I can still make someone laugh even if the content is a little bit off-putting to them. By the way, apropos of nothing, MK2 is the best action movie to come out in 10 years. I have not watched it. Maybe I should. Oh man, you want to know? I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get to the cinema like even over the next couple of weeks, because the reason why I'm on this stupid character so much is like, you should see the background. The background is like emptying. The rent keeps going up on the place I'm at, so I'm kind of using the opportunity of going to Heroes to kind of like move out from this place before Heroes. So like my background is barren. See this? You see this beautiful setup? It is slowly being stripped away, so we just have the memory of a photo. Angela say, wow. Angela also say, some of myself spelled ass of this occasion, yay. A perfectly cogent sentence, Angela. Are you moving to some obscure Eastern Euro country? It would be very wise for someone living in this country, Angela, to no longer be living in this country. That's all I'll say. Anyway. So yeah, what else do I have to pull up? Yeah, other than that, it's just the commiserating over the failure to launch. I'll pull this up. The failure to launch arc freaking continues. So yeah, last week we didn't get approved because fulfillment was not done in time. We're still working on fulfillment, like it's still not even where it needs to be, which I am most certainly frustrated about. But yeah, so I have not yet set a date. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until it's approved, then set a date, then we can get hype for it. Are you throwing things away as you pack up too? Oh, believe me, I am. I lifted up the sofa today and there was a lot of stuff to throw away under that dang sofa. In fact, let me pull something up. So whilst I was going through all of my I can't pull this, I can't pull all of these up. What am I looking for? I look for my own tweets. So whilst I was trolling through stuff, I keep pulling out like classic treasures. And did any of you see this? This magazine edited by, we all know him, we all love him, the great Mark Millar, is like a magazine that came out when I was like 15. And it seems like the last attempt to do anything interesting in the UK, like a push for doing comic stuff. But yeah. Okay. Comics Legend says, what is the hold up with fulfillment? Last I remember, you were only 6 left. There were only 6 left of Kickstarter, not 6 left overall. The holdup is I don't get to control what my fulfillment guy chooses to do. The holdup is I'm not doing it, so I can't do it. And sometimes if someone has a fulfillment business, they have to switch between projects when there's 6 people. But I hope it will be done soon. That's the thing. I'm really hoping that it'll be done soon. And just says, wait. Do you have a Jesus plushie? What is this? Yeah, he's cool. He's badass, Angela. He's sitting there. I do have a Jesus plushie. I thought it was very cool to get. Jake's gonna live the life of a gypsy. No, I would look. Can you imagine the MGTOW kind of like converted bus life? It would be so much simpler. You know what I mean? Traveling around in a camper van. The thing is, in England, you can't really do that. Like, that's way more of an American thing. What was under your sofa for us? And have a guess. It was a lot of Diet Coke cans, and I don't drink Diet Coke. They were from, I have a friend that drinks Diet Coke, and they were his old Diet Coke cans. It was, yeah, a lot of wrappers, a lot of drinks cans. Throwing away, you can have a Connell themed raffle. There is definitely no time to raffle anything off. Jake, if you're moving to America, you can get cheap furniture from Goodwill. No, one thing I've learned about being able to get furniture super easy is just Facebook Marketplace. And I'm gonna try and have to do that to get rid of some shelving units, but be an Irish traveler. Yeah, I'll just become a Jippo. But anyway, you see this magazine? So I don't know what, I don't have this on me right now. But yeah, this was Clint magazine, edited by Mark Millar. And I think it was like co-launched by the comedian Frankie Boyle, who's gone way off the reservation lately. He went mega woke. He had trolls remorse, I think. Like, some people become such big trolls, and then they have an epiphany and they learn like what complete bastards they think they've been complete bastards. And so they like go all the way in the other direction, and it's like, come on, man, don't betray your past self. Anyway, so this was like a lads mag combined with comics. Like, it had this Officer Down thing was like, this is like issue 10. I think the comic Nemesis premiered in this magazine. You know Mark Millar's Nemesis? I think it was in this. I don't know if Kick-Ass 2 was also in this for the first time, but they genuinely, it was just a magazine. Like, people are, even on Twitter, I think I saw a post from it was quote tweeted by what's his name? He drew Cash Grab. I'm terrible with names. It's not because I don't. Cash Grab. Donald DeLay. There we go. And Donald DeLay was saying that he did not think the Japanese model of comics would kind of work over here. But at least in England, this was a format that used to kind of work. Judge Dredd did this. This was like comics in a magazine, and we do not have those giant thick magazines. Yeah, Donald Delay. We don't have the giant thick ones like in Japan, but I'm pretty much sure that these style of magazines, like, they're even more expensive than those big Shonen Jumps. You know, like, Shonen Jumps are super cheap. Like, everything's cheap in Japan. Like, you can pick those up for like just a couple of $100 yen. In fact, let me look it up. What is it? How much is a Shonen Jump issue in Japan? 290 to 630 yen. Do you want me to like have a look at how much 600 JPY to USD is? That's $3.80. Like, come on, you're getting like 300 pages for $2. Insanity. Like, it just does not translate. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, like those tankobons, those like weekly magazines cost less than this did. In fact, can we zoom in? I don't think we can zoom in on the price. Copy image address. Then maybe I'll zoom in on this, paste and go. Look, we can engage this the zoom. It was $3.99. So this magazine in the past was still more expensive than, because that's British pounds, right? So that'd be like $5. This was like $5, which is cheap, but it's even cheaper in Japan, which is why they, you know, can just, it's just all of the comics there are so ubiquitous. Like, you want to create readers, you want to create a market. There are several manga magazines. There's tons of them. This solo stream is kind of enjoying. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, those manga are meant to be disposable and read, passed around. No, exactly. It's basic. It's just a different attitude, and I think Donald DeLay was saying that the market for that isn't here. So, like, what? So the concept would be, would this be successful if you made a book that was $3? And I think, how much is a normal comic book now? Current, because it just went up, right? Isn't it $3.99? Was everyone complaining that Marvel put stuff up to $3.99? Current comic price USD, like floppy. $3.99 to $4.99. Yeah, so for the price of a single comic, $5. For a price of a single comic, you would usually get like 300 pages. I'm gonna do this. How many pages is in an issue of Shonen Jump? 450 to 500 pages. So, and look, they're black and white. So it's all about the story, right? It's not about the razzmatazz. So yeah, it's like if someone made a black and white 500-page book, like and sold it for $5 each, but you'd have to get it in like every convenience store. Like, it would be a huge undertaking, right? And the truth kind of is, with Donald saying the market isn't there, the truth kind of is, you could pay for like a year's worth of chapters. You could spend millions, right, getting people to do all the chapters ahead of time. You could then pay to have it all printed and like set up the barcodes, you know what I mean, like distribute it out there. You might be able to distribute it to like shit tons of convenience stores if you manage to get into the right, like, we couldn't do it. An indie probably would not be able to do that shit, but like a big business person could, you know what I mean? Someone who knows the right people. But even then, that would be millions of dollars to take the risk to just get it there. I don't know, no one would buy it, you know what I mean? Because it needs a recognizable character on the front. Like, I don't know, it's so in effect, it's like the market is not there currently, but it could be there. It could be grown, but it's like, how do you even grow that? Like, even if you did it to comic book stores, like how making a magazine that's $5, 500 pages, and getting it at least in comic shops, like, could that even work? I don't think you would make any money. But like across the pond, there's a Jake, can you talk slower and sleepier like your Frankenstein? Hopefully I'm not going too quickly. But anyway, I kind of agree with him that it might not work, but it's like, how would you even grow to it? Like, it has to grow there. And he said that the market was there for it. Shall I even pull it up? I think I can pull it. I think I actually have the tweet. He said the market was there for a different format, which is the format we all work on already. No, I can't find the tweet. Oh wait, no, it's literally in this freaking thing. Okay. Pull it up. Yeah, here it is. People on streams talk quick when they think they're not doing a good enough job, so how about that? Look, we need to stop thinking the Japanese market is a model that the US market should follow. It's not. It would fail. We don't have that audience. We do have the audience to follow the Franco-Belgian market model, though, which is one, but it's what we're already doing on the thing. It's the one book a year, bigger book thing. But it's like, it's like going back to the Kickstarter thing. It's like going back to the Indiegogo thing. Stuff isn't growing. Like, so many people, it's just receding. And especially with the streaming stuff, it's like the streaming is great for maintenance. You need it. You need to maintain the audience. Plunge says Taxi is here. Great. See ya. Thank you for hanging out. And also, hello Tech Zombie and hello the Deech. It's good to have you here. Like, at least being on a Kickstarter means there's people there shopping for comics. Every time you put up a campaign, you are dipping a ladle into their passive audience. And it is the easiest way to have access to a passive audience. And like, so if you're crowdfunding these particular books, you know what I mean? Often enough, I kind of think you should probably aim to have like 2 campaigns a year on Kickstarter if you want to like grow. And you could probably grow a business if you do a good job. Just doing 2 campaigns a year, following this model. So like, I kind of agree with Donald. And you know, as much as I would love this to exist, like, you just couldn't instantly do it. Even if you had all the money in the world, like, you couldn't do it. Like, it would have to grow from something. And I think the only way you would get to this is if Marvel or DC made their own collected magazine that was weekly, bi-weekly, maybe a monthly thing, right? That had multiple chapters of like, and they're not even full issues. You know what I mean? They can be 10-page stories that are sequential and carry on. You know what I mean? Mixed with interviews, articles, the wizard style stuff. Like, did you see that? It's the Comics the Magazine. Comics the Magazine. Let's pull it up. I reject all your stupid things, Google. Look, did you like this stuff? Did you see this? You mix those chapters with stuff like this, and you sell it for a cheap price. Like, this particular magazine is cheap. And like, if you can get that in all comic stores and basically get that to make a tiny bit of money, seeing as you're already producing it, you could probably then try and get that more out there, out to more places than comic shops. Like, that's how you grow that. You could not instantly do the big magazine. And who am I? I'm just giving my opinion. I don't know anything about this. Like, my entire process of making any of this stuff is like what saying why don't people do X, and then you try it and then you realize why people don't do it. There's always a good reason, and the reasons are always economic. The reasons are why this doesn't exist is it would be too hard to exist. It just couldn't work. But like I do think if the people in the best position to do any of this are the big two, and they actually could do it. They could but I think there's maybe a mindset that if they created a magazine like that, so there's a thing on a campaign of like an easy out that you don't want to put on. Like you don't want something so cheap that, let me look. If you have a book, right? And it's the normal $25 price, but then you have like it's the crappy edition printed on toilet paper. And it's only $3. You would sell, everyone would buy the $3 toilet paper edition. You know what I mean? You'd have enthusiasts buying the normal one, but I think the meta model, you get the next chapter relatively quickly and keeps the attention going. This is true. This is true. If the book takes too long, the hype is gone and they move on to the next thing. So I think at least yearly, you guys also can input on this. I think if you get a big chunk of a story once per year, it's still enough. It's like the thing I compare it to is kind of like YouTube animation. They will put out an episode one per year, maybe. If they are successful and they can build a team, they can put out more than one per year. Or even like a freaking video from your favorite YouTuber. Like the really good stuff, the old school YouTuber stuff, it's not a video that comes out every day talking about the news. Like that content is absolute junk. And the audience you would gain from that, you would be able to lose so quickly because they're not there for you. They're there for the topic. And if you spend years making, hey guys, today the subject is this, like you're basically building nothing. You're spending years building nothing. I think, at least, but you know, who cares what I think? But I kind of basically I agree with Donald, but the big two could make it happen, so to speak. I did not intend to pull that up. What are we at? An hour and 7? We've already done an hour. That means I can basically bullshit for a bit, talk about things I wanted to talk about. And one of them is, get over here. Did you guys see? Did you see? So, yes, it's been a stressful month. Good things, bad things happening. One of the good things is people are getting all of their carnal stuff. Gordon Goodbrother posted this. Look at this beautiful desk mat. Look, it's printed so well. It's printed beautifully. I don't have one of these myself using this artwork. This is the Bancroft pre-pressed, color-adjusted CMYK edition. Citizen Ronan says glorious. Yeah, but Michael Bancroft is a big part of why this looks so good, but also obviously the main meat here is Irene's amazing art. Someone commented on the campaign saying that they literally said like wow out loud when they saw this. They got one, saw it in person. They were bowled over. Comics Legend says very cool. Look, maybe I'm a little biased. I think this is maybe the best cover that Irene has ever done. I have not yet seen a cover that beats this that she's done either. I take the prize of having the best cover she's ever drawn. And there is also a very glorious upcoming cover by her that could contest this. But yeah, there was also a tweet go out by Epignosis. So this came up first. So the Epignosis, he says, look what came in today. Desk mats. He bought the whole set and he put them all out there. He got them out. And when I saw this, I was a little concerned because the photo generally makes them seem a bit washed out. And I was very ready to shout from the rooftops when someone posted one of these, and Epic posted these, and I'm like, is this the photo, or is this what they actually look like? And then someone else posted this, you know, Gordon Gerber post this, and it looks beautiful. So like, I am really hoping Epic, if you're around, if you can confirm or deny, if basically just tell us it's the photo. Just tell us it's the photo, Epic, because like yours should look as good as this. But yeah, if there is like a difference in the quality between these two that people got, that's kind of not acceptable going forward. I think everyone should look amazing. So these were an experiment. I did not think I could afford to like buy batches of these in order to like, so they had to be print on demand. So like these two could have come from different factories essentially. But because of the potential difference in quality, I am now considering, at least for the next desk mat, for the next campaign, that I will actually have them manufactured in a batch so they are all the same. Hey, Alex is here. Alex says he's still at work. Alex says he has his package, by the way. He says, still at work, long ass week ahead of me. The boss is off, making me temporary and paid less. Boss, demand more pay. Where's that bonus? Get Alex that bonus so he can filter it into all of our campaigns. Also, Jake, start over. I'm here now. Well, the stream is grinding to a halt now, Alex. But yeah, that was amazing to see. And you know what? I questioned whether I should pull this up, but I'm gonna, because I don't want to spoil it. I don't want it to spoil. If you guys, it was promised very early on. Our very first stretch goal on the campaign was a promise of the custom printed box. So far, no one has seen said custom printed box. It was never revealed. This was a secret to be shared with people once they got the box. Now, chat, should I show? Someone posted it. Someone posted it publicly. Should I show the box or should I not show the box? That is the question. Alex says, dude, he's so stressed. Alex says, I have the box. I can't imagine we're going to get a flurry. Maromi says, what's in the box? Maromi did not get a box either, so he will finally be able to see the box. But yeah, there was a custom box. And you know what? Seeing as there's only 9 people viewing right now, I'll do it. I don't care. I'll show it. Look away. Look away. Leave the stream if you don't want to be spoiled. No, wait. Don't leave the stream. Just like keep it open, but don't look at it. If you don't want to be spoiled, you ready? So, JJ Gianmarco, he posted this. He received his packages. Look, there was a little bit of back and forth here. He said he was lonely, and then he felt exuberant when he received his package. He was the first one to put a photo out there of this ghastly, ungodly, evil creation of Box Connell. He did not show any photos of it from the side. You can see his no, wait, you can see it from the side. You know what? I'm gonna open this in another window. I'm gonna take the photos individually, and we shall deep dive on this thing. But yes, when I was Angela says, wow. When I was designing the box, a lot of the time I was like, I do not know what to do for this freaking box. But then the brainwave came to me to make the most ghastly abomination known to man, the papercraft boxed up flat Connell. So yeah, here he is. Now, in this other photo, you can see, if I zoom in, share this tab, I don't think there's anything untoward here. You can see the sides have his arms and the side of his head. So he is literally a cubed form. Like, you get the whole of Connell with this. And on the inside, he is artfully hidden the full detail of the inside. So there is still when you get yours, take a look. Alex, have you opened yours yet? Phil says, what I missed. You missed us going over Kickstarter's new mature content guidelines and me trying to quell the flames of everyone freaking out, thinking that all of their lewd comics were going to get spicy comics were going to get banned off Kickstarter. But I think we're good. I think Connell is safe, and I think a lot of other people are safe too. And now we're looking at this. But Phil doesn't even, I don't know if Phil's even seen this. Phil, did I show you this behind the scenes? I think I showed hardly anyone. And whoever I did show it to, I didn't get much of a reaction out of. So I'm like, oh, fuck. But anyway, yeah, it has his hair on the top. On the back of it, it has his whole backside. It says his little feeties. The inside have a blue hue, Lamau. Yes, there are still things that are being unspoiled by the inside of this box. But yeah, look what he got. This was so good to see. This is the first kind of like big package I've seen. He has all his cards tucked away here. This is the second sketch card. This is the first time this has been posted anywhere. So if you got everything, which this guy did, he got the undercover lover, like he got it all. He does not have his Indiegogo stuff yet because his two backings didn't get merged properly. Angela says nice. She's flaming it up. Slim Chris says thanks. This looks funny. But yeah, so he is yet to receive his Indiegogo portion, which means he's probably going to get a second set of cards, because these are like one per backer over here, these extra cards. But yeah, like look at this. So with Kickstarter, with Indiegogo, if you bought the Throbbing package, you got a sketch card of Connell, and they're all the same. I decided to make them in a series. I know some people like picked who they wanted on their sketch cards, but I kind of decided to make them all Connell. Maybe people will be unhappy about that. Maybe I will rectify that in the future. I don't know. I don't know if Slim Crow picked one he wanted and maybe disappointed. I didn't communicate this very well, to be honest. But yeah, so the first one on the back of these, it says like where it is in the series. It says like this is number 2. So this is sketch card series number 2. There's a whole back to it. The first one's Connell, second one's this. It has like the name of it. It's all handwritten, like all of it's done by hand. And even you see under this is a special sticker. So there on the stretch goals, there was I don't think anyone remembers this. There were 2 stickers. There was a sticker for people that got a Throbbing package, and there was a sticker for people who got the Twin Snakes full set, right? So, oh yeah, here we go. Slim Crow says should have another box coming, I think. That means Slim Crow's order also didn't get merged, which is annoying. Because that means I might not have ordered the right amount of covers. This is very frustrating. But anyway, doesn't matter. Look, this sticker that's underneath, this is the Twin Snakes Elite sticker. I don't see his normal Throbbing package sticker, but hey ho. So you can't tell exactly what this is. So I think Slim Crow has his sticker. It's glorious. I have not had one of these in person. I have not. I want to put one of these in my drinks bottle. This is the Twin Snakes Elite sticker, and it's great. It's great. You're donking it up, Jake. Donk, donk, donk. Am I like banging a can on my desk? Also, hello, Caleb. You say, woo, my favorite hedgehog. Hail the chat. Caleb, do you have your packages yet? Because I think you should. I think yours went out. I've been keeping an eye on all the names. I have been specifically requesting that I get all the tracking numbers for people's stuff. But look, he also had the truffle pin, which looks beautiful. You can add glitter and glow in the dark to pins. I added glitter to this. So they didn't let you choose the glitter. I later found out they only have one color of glitter. And I'm like, what the fuck? Really? You only have one? But anyway, it turns out the glitter on this pink for these love hearts, really, it was a good combination. So it worked out great. And yeah, underneath you can see, should we see what we can spy? This is the seedling standee here. I think this white bag should be the bag that this pin came in. And he said everything was packed beautifully. Very specific directions on not letting this pin poke into the books. He said nothing was damaged, so this was perfectly packed. I think RJ even said that he puts the pin separately on the outside of the packet, not like literally outside, but like on the outside of the cardboard box, but inside the plastic mailer. I think he said that. I can't remember. Angela says cute. I know, it turned out so nice. I'm very happy with the pins. But if we go deeper, well, actually, before we go deeper, let's go over here. He has so there are only, I think there's only 50 of these in existence. This is the Flesh Prison cover. This went to people. It was like a free cover that came with anyone who got like the double set. It was basically part of the double set that people got. The Twin Snakes Elite, and like, yeah, there are only 50 of these because I couldn't print less than 50. Basically, it would have been ridiculous. It would have been, these things would have been like $20 each if I just printed like a small amount. So I have 50. So there are a few left in the future that will be bundle only. But yeah, he has a Kyo cover. Now, I will say, anyone who got the full set, you have rare treasures beyond belief. So all of these covers that are gold, they have gold, they have the neon orange. On future campaigns, these are all doubling in price. And in fact, let me pull up my spreadsheet. Where is my pricing? I had to be able to like figure out pricing for bundles and stuff. I had to like make a huge spreadsheet of like every product because it's starting to get out of hand. And then like how much each one is. Let me go to Drive and then pull up the big spreadsheet I have, because I can tell you how much these things are going to cost now. Connell item pricing spreadsheet. Okay, so the gold edition of the main cover, that's just my cover, is now going to be 40 quid. It was 20 quid before. It's literally becoming double. So at there's a small set of gold foil covers remaining. All of them are doubling in price. There are some of the portrait covers remaining, and I don't see one in this package. But there's a few of those because like we had to do 100 to get the 100. The portrait cover of Connell and Truffle, they are going up to 60 quid each. So they're another 20, they're tripling in price, essentially. The Ouroboros cover set is going up to, like, to buy both of those, you know, the connecting ones, they're going up to 70 quid in price. And most of them will only be available in bundles. I have a super small amount of them, and I am selling them for those prices. So anyway, that's just heads up on that. Like, if those are the prices I am putting them out there for, hopefully it helps you guys if you ever need to, if you ever have to part with your beloved belongings. that, you know, you don't have to compete with some like future discount crappy price. You know what I mean? There's never going to be a flash sale where the gold and orange foil is like less than you guys paid for it, basically. Like it is automatically gone up drastically in price now. I'm trying to find the freaking, here it is. Good. Sorry. I was trying to find this window. I couldn't, it was deep and buried. I'm vertical man lol. One day at a time. Oh, Alex is struggling with his new temporary boss duties. Slimgirl says, love the covers and the desk mats. I'm glad you got the desk mats too. How did yours print? You got to tell me. Seeing as Slim Crow, you have them. Because look, I pulled up 2 tweets. We have this tweet from Gordon Goodbrother, where this Irene cover printed beautifully. And then we have this tweet earlier from Epignosis, where they look a little faded, but this could just be his camera. Like, I'm trying to ascertain, like, where the quality is at. So if you could tell me which one yours is more like, because these were all print on demand, because it's the only way I could offer them. And in the future, I might actually have them printed in a batch from an actual manufacturer instead of print on demand, so I can ensure quality. They look better in person. Okay, that means Slim Crows were printed well. Victory! And Aditi, my waifu. I got a cute little hedgie card. Hey, was your hedgehog card cut properly, Caleb, or did his head get chopped off? Alex says, mail me the extras for safekeeping. Alex, you might be the only person who got like literally everything they ordered in one go. Because I think even Slim Crow, did you get everything, or do you have, is your Indiegogo stuff not with you yet? Because I know for a fact. So Alex, because you have number 1, 10, and 100, I asked for yours to be packed first because all of the portrait covers are numbered, and it was important to get those first ones right, so like everything can follow on from that. Yeah, so Alex, it is imperative that you have. He was insane. He bought the 10 packs for like both on both campaigns. So Alex he's not only back in number 1, he has number 1 to 10. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then number 100. And each portrait cover, I think Slim Crow can attest to this. Anyone who, JJ, whose photos we're looking at, he can attest to this. Each one of the portrait covers came with a free portrait trading card that are also numbered by hand in gold or silver Sharpie, depending on the number. And every cover comes with its accompanying card. And all future portrait covers will come with a card that's in that series. So people, it's anyone who's a collector, like the Connell campaigns are crack cocaine for you. Like everything is in series. Everything is like numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like it is a collector's heaven. Slimker says, I only got $1 and the desk mat on different days. Okay, then it means you are in line to get another box. Hopefully when RJ like comes back around to finish off the packages. Like that means there's still a bunch of packages to go out that are the non Kickstarter. And I will have to pressure him. I'll have to send him pictures of like knives, being like, hey, we can't have these in England, but if I was in your country, this would be a threat. Alex says, that just means I get skunked out of the free extra card set. Just playing it so good. Yep. Slim Crow gets an extra card set. Maybe. You imagine I go to RJ. Hey, RJ, there's some people whose backings didn't line up. Can you not give them more free stuff? I think we have enough where people can get double sets, and Alex is burned. I got a pile of stuff, no worries. Yes, Alex has everything. Anyway, as we dive in these treasures, these real objects, so you can see the standee, see these little seedlings. And by the way, the seedling standee, I added more seedlings to the set. So when I was laying this out, because I had to lay out, they're all on a flat piece of acrylic, right? That you can push the pieces out and assemble. But there was extra space on the acrylic, so I was able to add more of these little seedling guys. So the standee has more characters on it than was advertised. Like, you have a better product. And also, I'm gonna reveal within this package, see this green here and this like yellow, that this is revealing the back cover, the connecting back cover, shall I say, to a couple of books that you have not seen this artwork. There was art. Do you remember the Sketchy Starts covers? There were connecting covers over both campaigns, but you never saw the reverse art. This is a hint at the reverse art. So anyone who got the Connecting Sketchy Starts set, there is also some hidden artwork for you to enjoy. But yeah, that's the freakish homunculus box for you to open up. Get ready. You know what, Alex? It also means that Slim Crow might be getting 2 of these boxes. It also it makes me kind of wonder if, you know what? I think Alex got 2 boxes. I think Alex is still. Alex, did you have 3 boxes? I told RJ to give you as many boxes as your stuff needed, so you might be safe. But yeah, Slim Crow, JJ, anyone who only has half of their stuff so far, it kind of means you might end up with 2 of these beautiful commemorative cubed Connells. But yeah, I genuinely think that's it. I don't have anything else pulled up. We went over the mature content guidelines. We revealed a couple of more photos, and yeah, we have discussed the beautiful feeling of defeat, the calm after the storm. So even though we did not get the book approved on Kickstarter before the deadline this week, I am hoping, I am holding out, I am staying the course. I am not letting any of the drama from this month, the crazy, chaotic realm in which we have lived in for the last month. You guys are probably experiencing it too. I'm sure there's some shit hitting the fan in your own personal lives. Just know it will pass. All will be well. Stay the course. Don't take the bait. Do not rise to the occasion. Stay the course, and maybe your problems will pass away, just like mine will once we finally get the campaign approved. Slinker says, wait, I was late. What mature content issue? You know what? Alex might not have been here for it either. I'll recap super quick, seeing as there were some latecomers. Slim Crow, today, Kickstarter put out, see this? I got this in an email too. So Kickstarter put out this message to everyone saying they have new mature content guidelines. They said what they approve, they said what they don't allow. People on Twitter have been reacting to it. Basically, it seems like very vague, possibly strict wording for lewd content. But after going over it, it seems like it doesn't really pertain to the stuff we're making. So, generally allowed, romance and spicy literature, including comics. I think this is the only one of these that pertains to comics. And they have the vague word of spicy, which I think means just don't go too crazy and it'll be fine. We then went through like the actual full guidelines, and like even the full guidelines of what they do not allow and then what they do allow. it seems to just be explicit pornography isn't allowed, which I guess is fair. I mean, I guess that's fine. But yeah, there was a little bit of hysteria, but they look, this point, any project that promotes, glorifies, or praises sexual or abusive content or language that is coercive, degrading, humiliating, or otherwise sexually exploitative or abusive is what they don't allow. For example, derogatory terminology like slut or whore or MILF/DILF. I have never considered MILF and DILF to be derogatory. Like, is that abusive to call someone a DILF or a MILF? Like this, I don't know. I'm kind of, I really do not understand. Wow, that's harsh, but it's a bit broad. Camel was in here earlier. He was raising the basically cover your ass paradigm. I think it's just vague text that lets them kind of be a bit harsher on a case-by-case basis and a little less harsher. But I think this is mostly pertaining to actual photography and so on, like not, comics. Like they say spicy and comics is allowed. And like one of the examples I brought up, let's see if I can find it again, is like right now on Kickstarter, there's literally a boys 20th anniversary graphic novel edition thing. Like, if you want to talk about abusive, the boys goes way further than calling someone a slut. You know what I mean? Like the content is gloriously edgy for the 15-year-old. No, how old was I read it? I think I was 18, early 20s when I read this. Perfect age for reading the gore porn edge fest that was the boys that got turned into a embarrassingly woke adjacent freaking TV series that no one talks about because no one enjoys it. Alex says people are being retards this month. They need to mind their business and stop baiting people. There was a lot of conflict this month. Even me in my own personal life, I've had conflicts with people I would consider friends. And I also decided to not be tactful anymore. It's just been weird. I would just say that if you're experiencing it in your own life, it's fine. It'll pass. Alex says, well, there goes my idea for a comic. MILF Slut Horror Adventures. Yeah, I think could you have MILF Adventures? You probably could. Come on. I bet you would still be approved. Even if it's specifically calling out that word on these mature content guidelines, you could probably call it like Slutorier Adventures MILF Edition. And I can imagine it would be fine. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So we're still going to try and get it approved. As soon as we're like 100% fulfilled on Kickstarter, I'll submit it again. I have my fingers crossed that like next week we might be fine. But I am not picking a date. I'm not giving you guys a date until it is approved. And then I know for sure that I'm not going to get rug pulled. Because I am so fed up of rug pulls in this world. But anyway, that's it. We recapped. That's everything. That's your show. That's your recap. And now we experience the Blissful Defeat. Stream title that when everything fails and you fall at the finish line, like you ain't got nothing left to worry about. That's how I've been feeling like this week is just this surrender of, oh well, not my fault. I guess we'll just wait. Hair pulls, yes. Rug pulls, no. In the right context, Alex. Alex, there is abusive content not allowed on this platform. But thank you guys all for hanging out. If you stuck here the entire time, you're a legend. I don't know when I'll be streaming next. You know what? This week, Panel Breakers, Irene's channel, she is closing down Incavate. and I will pull it up to be as considerate as I could possibly be. Everyone must know about Incubate. If you're in the chat and you don't know about Incubate, tell me. Like, say it. Beg me to pitch this thing. It is here. Yeah, and Comics Legend says auction closeout. So Thursday, panel breakers, art book closes. Friday, Irene has been doing Friday streams, and I've been jumping on them. She's doing a auction closeout. I will also pull up the auction. Let me see. I go to eBay. I actually don't. Oh, I already have it. Okay. Decline all. But yeah, she'll be doing an auction closeout as well on Friday. Yeah, she also got 3 artworks. See, everyone's doing my job for me. They're promoting the chat. Play that shit that sounds awesome on a car stereo as you leave. Which one? The Human Centipede or the Northern Boys? That stuff that's 3 old men shouting into a microphone, that's called the Northern Boys. I can put that on if you want. I love playing it. And yeah, do what Caleb says. He says smash that like and give it a share. So, Incubate. 82 backers, 875%. We could get to 10k by the end of this. 2 days to go on the. I really feel like this is gonna get to 10k. We gotta push it back. Push it back. Look, you got the Tittleth bundle. If you have not grabbed a titty, it is time to grab a titty and hashtag get hard. This is a great bundle price. Like, it's not even the $200, like $150. You get everything. You get the soft cover, you get the hard cover, you get the sticker set. Look, she added the Angel Boobmon and the Devi Boobmon. I know that's not what they're called, but whatever. These came out so beautifully. I have now been like, hey, do a print. So who knows? I also colored this. Beautiful Lara. I colored a couple of things for this art book. So hey, you get a little piece of me in here too. Head over to fundmycomic/Incubate and let's help get this to 10k by the end of the campaign in 2 days. Grab a titty and get hard. And if you also would like to check out Irene's eBanes, go do it. Look, 250. These are doing really well. I really think that these are great steals. Like, look at this Devi Boop one. Look at this Angelic. Well, it's opposite of Angelic. It's like the emo goth Angelic. But yeah, go get it. I have not bidded on any of these, by the way. Yeah. So get over there. Yo, just got here. Is Chaos a go for again? Everyone's just gonna keep filtering in and making me recap. Bancroft, we've been over it like 5 times. I'll super quickly recap for Bancroft. Fucking hell. Bancroft, basically, it should be fine. That's it. This is my recap. Everything should be fine. Irene says, bid on my art. Yeah, get over there. Go bid on it. Go. Oh, I can't really read out. Go to her Twitter. Her eBay is just Rainy Draws. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. You can't, there's no short URL to say that. Bancroft. But anyway, look. Purposefully vague summary on their thing. We deep dived into this. Anyone who's like super scared about this and has been dramatizing it today, like, I think it's just because it's so vague that people who usually think the world's ending like might think this is terrible. But literally, the we do not allow, it's like explicitly just porn related stuff. Except for this, don't call someone a slut, a whore, or MILF, or DILF. Like, don't have slut whore adventures, MILF edition. Which, I don't know about that. They said doesn't glorify abusive content, but then uses the word slut. Anyway, But yeah, what they do allow, look, spicy literature, including comic books, spicy being the generic vague term. So I think we'll be fine. All will be well. But hey, once fulfillment is complete, I'm hoping to be able to submit to them again. It will be if we had launched when I wanted to, we would have got in just before this. I now have to submit after these guidelines have been put out there. So it really is a wait and see. Yeah, so I'll know it when I see it. Categorization exactly. And we'll know if we pass the bar or not when I submit once again for review. And you know, on this stream I was going to talk about what I would even do if we can't get on, if Connell can't get on Kickstarter. Indiegogo is no growth. Do you know what I mean? You send your audience there, it's not going to grow. And like, it's still a great platform, but it's basically a money collecting legal protection bubble. Like, I think if Fund My Comic, it's the same, it's a similar thing. Blue Dick X to come. No, we what we need to do, Michael, we need to launch Dickstarter. Everyone's launching crowdfunding sites lately with amazing names. We should launch Dickstarter. Big blue veiny logo. It's perfect. Dickstarter.com. You say lol. But yeah, I think if Connell isn't okay for Kickstarter, I might try and think of a kind of drastically new approach. Instead of just falling back to like a different crowdfunding site, I might try and innovate, because anything less than growth is death. And it seems like the only platform that's going to dip into ambient users on a regular basis is Kickstarter. And so by that logic, anything less than Kickstarter is death. So I don't know what the model would be, but like, I think innovation needs to happen to create success, instead of just, anyway, I could be wrong. What is this? You know what this is, Angela. You've been here the whole time. Alex says, Jake, you could always split it among the two platforms and put your most explicit stuff on Indiegogo. What does that mean? What does that mean, Alex? You mean just present the campaign differently? I don't want to do multi-platform, I'll be honest with you. Because some people did not have their orders merged properly, and I don't like not being able to have concise. What are you talking about, Angela? We're talking about what happens if Connell does not get on Kickstarter because of the new mature content guidelines, which I think it will. I think it'll be fine. Okay, I think all will be well, and the sky is not falling. She go heel. Banker says, I hope it is fine. On the gamut of spiciness, Connell is one. It's not. Come on, Connell is one hot pepper. Maybe for he who do not eat curries on a regular basis, I suppose. Or maybe my brain is just way too fried. To me, I'll be honest with you, I was kind of making stuff similar to Connell, like all the way back as a freaking 15-year-old spurg. So I'm going back to my roots. She say kidding. It's okay. I'm just joking around too. Chaos 1 total IGG death. Well, no, that's the thing. All they had to do was not change anything. Like, if they're really gonna purge like all of the spicy comics, which they said they literally will allow spicy comics, like in the wording, you know, so I don't know, man. Like, level of spice. Can we go ghost pepper? Are we allowed a little ghost pepper up in this bitch? As long as you don't say the word bitch or slut or whore or milf, okay? We're having a demilfed ghost pepper up in here. Tit starter, fund my vag. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna go daddy.com. Let's say tit starter. Okay, search domain. Tit starter UK is fine. Okay, wait. Titstarter.com taken, but it says there's just a broker service fee of $79.99. Where else can I look for domains? Buy domains. Let's have a look. Flash hosts. Have I used them before? One.com, 123reg. What is these stupid website, right? Find your perfect domain. Titstarter.com. Yeah, look. GoDaddy broker service fee. So like it really is just like a GoDaddy parked thing. It's only 70 quid. Can I still buy that? Can I buy that? I want to buy that. Okay. GoDaddy.com. I just went to GoDaddy for the fun of it. Like it actually is like a GoDaddy thing. I'm sorry you're not seeing all this. I do not want to go on random web pages and search things like live. Okay, titstarter.com. I was thinking Dickstarter, but Titstarter is way less gay. Go. Connell's gone tits up. Oh, you know it. But it's definitely not porn. Exactly. I think it will be fine. This isn't Kickstarter's doing, it's the credit code. No, that so on Bleeding Cool, they had this article about it, and they literally have like a excerpt from someone else's TOS, like Trust and Safety Communications, Daughters of the Dark Arvel Ragdoll's Revenge. And like I even had pulled up. Why is it not pulled up anymore? I had that webpage. Like I had that campaign, but I think I went away from it for some reason. If I go back enough times. Ah, yeah. It was this one. Look, I even pulled it up. And this is like, look, they've got comic pages that have like censored booba. There's some booba that's been blackbarred out. And like this got approved, but the thing is, like, this funded back in April. You know what I mean? Like this, so this was before the change. But yeah, on this excerpt from them getting approved, it says they've approved it, but Stripe has to approve it, and they can pull the funding at any time. So like, yeah, it's Stripe, it's credit card stuff. And didn't it, like, the Supreme Court in America basically say it's illegal for the credit card companies to be applying this pressure? These credit card companies even got Steam to take like some porn games off. And it's like, fuck you, man. People should be able to do whatever they want. That, like, we're adults making stuff for other adults. Yeah, I always liked tits up, the phrase. What if it was MILF spelled like dork? Oh my god, Comics Legend is onto something. What would that be? A mermaid and an elf? MILF? A mermaid elf. MILF? That has to, it's going in the idea book. It's going right on the fridge, Comics Legend. The payment process are going woke, and they have the power. Also, fuck them. Yeah, but I think it's like actually illegal for them to be applying these pressures. What would be great is if all of these companies that have been pressured by Stripe to change the content, like Kickstarter right here, Steam, all these other platforms, like maybe Patreon had it too. Maybe didn't Subscribestar you shit the bed recently? They also changed their content. Like, these companies could do a class action lawsuit, right? Like, could all of these people not gang up and like use all of their money to actually do a huge lawsuit against Stripe for pressuring them? This is the kind of stuff you talk about on stream that gets you removed from Stripe. This is the kind of speech that's gonna get me actually screwed over, not the content of the book. It's surely all about how you present it. Well, I'm hoping so. So I didn't pull it up, but I did read an excerpt from my interactions from Trust and Safety that said like what I was doing was fine. They said like, oh, you've censored stuff, blah blah blah. It's like we do allow not safe for work, but that was before these new guidelines. So I'm kind of wondering what'll happen if I resubmit. How about OnlyFans? Why are you guys are better at thinking of names for funding websites than people building funding websites? Look at OnlyFans. That's great. Wait, let's go see if OnlyFans is taken. Comics, you are a legend. I thought Dickstarter was good. Titstarter and OnlyFans. You people are geniuses. Only Gout. Hello, awesome one, by the way. OnlyFans. Come on. Oh my god. This even look at it. These fuckers. I mean, I'm sure this is just the guy who is like the GoDaddy person. They even took the .co.uk. Oh my god. Anyway. Motherfuckers. We could own it all for just $79.99. The OnlyFans.shop is fine. OnlyFans.info. Is there like a .fund? Yeah, there is. Look. There's .fund. OnlyFans.fund. Like, you gotta have a .fund. Like, what is it? Like, tit.fund? Tit fund? We could make a .fund website, right? That won't be confusing for people to remember to type in. Was it titfund.com or tit.fund? You say lol. That was great. Maybe we'll look into convincing this broker to give us these URLs somehow, imploring the exchange of monies. Spicy is newspeak for women's smut lit. If Morning Glory milking farm is not considered porn, I don't see how Connell would be. I know, that's my thinking. Connell is spicy. I wouldn't even say Connell is ghost pepper. I would say it's like a, you know, a Dave Lister level madras or something. I don't know. You guys eat curries? UK, never heard of that website. The UK.co.uk. Anyway, I think we'll be fine, but it's just, yeah, if it's not allowed on that, I think it's rethinking the whole business strategy time. I do not want to go, like, I do not want to accept death. I do not want to accept treading water. I would like to innovate. Anything like this is an opportunity to innovate. But I think it'll be fine. Connell without the lettering equals ghost pepper. Do you want to know something? It's not. Come on, it's all blacked out, Bancroft. Or at least it was in the revised. One thing I kind of figured out, and I'm going to see if this is like true now, because I have not tested this yet. So the digital editions of Connell, if I go to my freaking documents where it is, Connell CTB01 digital edition, if I open it in Adobe, so I exported them as an interactive PDF from InDesign, right, guys? Which means things are layered in there, which means the text is still crisp in the PDF. It's not flattened into flat images that will get blurry when you zoom in. Now, here's the thing. Because it's layered and the speech bubbles are over the top, and in in Adobe, you can like edit objects and stuff. I am kind of wondering if people could move the speech bubbles around. And so I've got it. I'm not going to show you on screen right now, but I'm kind of wondering if I can like move the speech bubbles away. I know on the first thing it said I could move the logo around. I copy image. You can copy individual images from this shit. Wait, let me go onto a page and let me copy the image. And then let me paste it into people with the digital edition lets people have access to the art without speech bubbles behind it. Oh my god, everyone has this. That means if I go to the page where stuff is covered with the speech, oh my god, let's go down. I gotta see if the artwork is explicit. Where is the page? That one. Okay, the one with that thing that happens on that particular page. Copy. What version of the artwork is under these speech bubbles? Oh no. Oh yeah, her thing was covered by the spear. Okay, that's okay. Oh, and that one was, yeah, okay. The blacked out, it's the blacked out art. That's people can look behind the speech bubbles. The public can see beyond the bubble. Oh my god! Is that allowed? Is that okay? Is that I need to look at can they see behind that one? Holy shit. Right, hold on. I know none of you know what I'm talking about right now. Ah, it's the censored artwork. Okay. Fucking hell. Bancroft. I am very, 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 very happy that I oh my god. I am so glad that for your sake, Michael, for your sake, because of your delicate eyes, I made these censorship edits that I expected to be hidden by bubbles, but because I did not want to offend my wonderful friend Michael Bancroft by forcing him to view such horrible things, that I actually censored the stuff that's behind the bubbles. Wait, what about the one in his eye? What about that? People who've read it know what I'm talking about. What about when his eye, when the reflections in his eye? Oh yeah, because it's covered by his eyes. Oh, okay, that's fine. Man, well, so it's disappointing that there's nothing that people can see. Nope, that's covered by a tentacle. There's no speech bubbles. Is there another? No, it's all fine. Oh well. Everyone can see one blacked out schlong. Okay. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Whew. Oh my god. People can see behind the bubble. Where is it? Bankrupt Connell behind the balloon. That's the documentary. Holy shit. Clip this. Fucking hell. I think everything's fine. There is one blacked out thing. It's still safe in Japan. How about that? Ratings wise, if you were to take away the bubbles, it's still safe in Japan technically. I am just gonna quickly scroll. Fucking hell. I knew. I asked you, what about this one? Hold on. I asked you if it was a good idea to export as an interactive PDF and not like flatten it. Oh, that one's censored too. Oh my god. All of the Bancroft censorship edits that I made of like paying off. Oh, the universe is beautiful. You know when I said that like things are going really badly this month, but then at the same time things are going really well? This is really well. This is really well. People get to like look behind the bubbles on their digital editions. Oh, that's glorious. Yeah, I think everything's fine. Some blacked out schlongs, maybe some weird Barbie doll cooches. But that are you just AI your book to see without words? No. In the PDF you can turn off the behind the balloon. Have you seen the stuff they have in Japan? I mean, sure. Oh no, but here's the thing. In Japan, everything still has to technically be censored, right? Like, so if there were non-censored things, that would actually be, you forgot to export print to PDF. I mean, I guess maybe. I wanted the text to be crisp. I mean, it's funny. I think it's always gonna have Bancroft edits behind the balloons anyway. That was so funny. What a saving grace. Me caring about you having to see that meant that I saved myself. So you're worried about Connell not being allowed because of nudity. There kind of isn't the nudity. It's not really. I'm not worried at all. The whole thing of pulling up the mature content stuff was there's no worry. The ether giveth when you least expect it. Exactly. If you think about it, you owe Bancroft. I do. That's another big that's another reason to work with a pre-press guy. Does your government think you're corrupting the kids? It says adults only on the thing, so I don't think so. You should credit Bancroft as the official keeping Jake on Kickstarter. Jeez. What's extra funny is I didn't even see the raunchy stuff until he censored it, drawing my eye towards it. So he was using the old art that was uncensored and had not used the updated art. And then because I mentioned it, he decided to go and look. Isn't half the books on Kickstarter not safe for work? That's the thing, awesome one. They released new mature content guidelines today, and we went over it about 5 times. But when we looked in the weeds, we revealed that it's probably all completely fine. Yeah, but technically Minecraft doesn't exist, so you're good. Blue hose with AX. You know what? So the people that stuck around, I have another thing to pull up that happened during the stream. And so you get like extra content. Are we at 2 hours? We are at 2 hours. Cool. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Saved. Oh my god, saved. Oh, I'm so happy. I mean, it would have been fun. That's like a covert way of getting the real lewd stuff out there. You just have hardcore sex covered by speech bubbles, but then people can remove the bubbles. That's like the government documents, like redacting everything, but they had the wrong version of Adobe, so they like couldn't they didn't even redact and people could still read it. Glorious. I have some stuff to pull up. I have some tweets have been received. Slim Crow, thank you. We have new incoming visuals from Slim Crow. This is great. I am happy to see the full mats. All right, let's head over. You remember these babies? I don't believe you, Michael. We know that ginger root hand we know what that root hand grasped. Yeah, where are the nipples hidden behind your speech bubbles? Anyway, look, Slim Crow posted the desk mats in some more beautifully washed out photos, but I think from this I can tell that the washed outness is the photo, it's not the desk mat. This looks fucking awesome. We have the Keo desk mat, and I think he's managing to hide the Ouroboros one, so it's spoiler free. Thank you, Slim Crow, for not posting the full Ouroboros desk mat. It's because it is kind of spoilery. You can see it here. In fact, let me look. You know what? Copy image address. I'm gonna zoom in on this. Paste and go. So let's head over here. You see this? Underneath here, this is you know what? Look. So this is the desk mat that is the Ouroboros cover, and I had to add some extra bleed that didn't look good on one of them, but it looks like it got trimmed properly. One of the ones I've seen did not get trimmed properly, and it had like too much stuff in it. But look at these things. These are so beautiful. Thank you so much, Slim Crow, for getting these. Like, I'm glad you're happy with them. Go back to this tab. Yeah, these look like they printed great. I used all the Bancroft. I used your CMYK edited files to print these. Look, you can tell the blue on this guy is actually a nicer blue. I have prints of these myself, but they're from earlier, so they do not look as good as your guys is. Like, I don't have these versions. The blue looks nice on these. My one of this was originally a little bit washed out, but this looks good. Yeah, it looks like those look awesome in person. Oh, Charlie, what's this all about, Jake? We are looking at stuff people received, and we have been going over Kickstarter's new mature content guidelines. And we have ascertained that they're nothing to worry about. Oh boy, Rob is going to tear those photos apart. Well, we have more photos. Is what fixes this? Is this like just grease on the camera's lens, by the way? Is that what causes this? Because I think it is. I think if you ever get this, if you just like wipe the lens off with a cloth, this doesn't happen anymore. 2 hours, dang, I was watching It's a Gundam and Critical Drinker and Bungie news. There's Bungie news. Did Bungie get like cut? Did they get removed? Have they destroyed Sony? Have they bled Sony dry of all the money? They're nice, look great in person. Well, wonderful. No, especially the you can kind of tell the blue here, the blue here. I can tell it kind of, even though these are washed out, I can tell it kind of printed nicely. Glorious. Now, Slim Crow did not just post those photos. He also posted. Wait a minute. Why don't you have a full set? Hold on. Okay, we head over here. We can see Slim Crow. He posted his the coveted only 50 existing of these. The Flesh Prison cover with gold, and the neon orange is looking particularly neon here. He has his Connell box. They all seem to have print shifted to the side, so this shouldn't be blue, but hey, what are you gonna do? And he posted his trading card set. Slim Crow, did someone miss out this card from your set? Because if so, I need to send it, because there is supposed to be a card here. If you geez Louise, there's supposed to be a full set. If you missed out, if anyone gets an incomplete set, you must message me, because I will make sure you are sent a missing card. But look, and also his Traffa pin. Did you like your pin? The glitter looks great. I think the glitter looks really good on this. But yeah, thank you so much for the photos. The photos are amazing. To do all this work and like finally get it there, and for you guys to take photos, maybe wipe the lens first, but it's fine. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy your throbbing package, sir. Let me scroll. Whenever you send an RGB file to a printer, it's pot luck when it comes out the other side. When I printed these desk mats, I sent all CMYK files. That's why I was a bit frustrated that one of them looked washed out, but it looks like, comparing multiple photos, that they all did print well. So, yep, that's a dirty lens. Vic says, so you have a new comic on Kickstarter. I will take the opportunity to promote. Seeing as we've been here for 2 hours, Vic, I do not yet have a new comic on Kickstarter, but I should do soon, as soon as it is approved. You can go to connellcomic.com to check out a little preview of Connell the Barbarian's Side Quests 1, the first self-contained adventure. Look, And now on the website, you can go back to the old page. Look at this chapter 1 vertical read. You can see it all. It's back again. And you can switch back to side quest 1. This is an adventure where Kamhilda and Sagatha, 2 Fapper no Jutsu battle maidens, must save the world from the rise of an evil dragon known only as the mononym Brimdoom. And Connell gets wrapped up in the whole thing, and you can imagine it all goes to shit thanks to him. You can head over to the website. Anyone who's not subscribed to the mailing list, you can put your email address here, click join, and this actually adds you to my mailing. I went through jumped through a million hoops to get like a new mailing list service up, because for some reason MailChimp is like, you give me money now, you pay for more mailing list people. Like, you have over 300 people, you need to pay us now. And I'm like, nope. So I signed up to a different service, transferred everything over, and like there is like an in-between web service that like you use it to link like your Wix sign up forms to that mailing list service. So literally I did some internet technology hocus pocus to like make this work. So make use of it. If you're not signed up, go sign up. It's the only way you will get a Batty trading card. Jake, did you get Rini's cover colored yet? Jolly, it was colored before she revealed the non-colored version, and it was colored by she herself. It is colored, it exists. In fact, we know it's colored because she showed off a colored version, right? Did she show off like a preview of the color? You were there for that stream, you know. But yeah, Jolly, it is colored, so it's not in the cards. Yeah, it's nice. Nobody. He's undefeatable. I'm trying to find the message that Slim Crow said to see if he replied about the missing card. Okay. Jolly Green says, Jake, did you talk about the tiers and rewards of the new campaign and the covers and prices? I don't want to pull it up, but I can talk about it if you want. So, something I didn't mention in this stream, you know these gold editions that people are getting? Let's head over here. Let's shrink this down. So, okay. One price note. You see this? These are the gold foil and Pantone the 5th color process orange. These are going up in price. I only have a few of them left, a handful left of each. They are doubling in price. So anyone who got these, if you didn't get them and you want them, you'll have to pay so much more, painfully more, egregiously more. So yeah, so the covers like this, the regular ones over here, they double in price. They were 20 quid, they go up to 40 quid. The Ouroboros cover set, the 2 connecting covers, that's 70 quid for the set. The portrait covers, because I printed 100 of them, at some point there will be some of them available like individually. They're 60 quid each. Like, that's almost $100 for one of those. And it's like, I'm not lowering the price. That you guys bought the gold, you got the gold edition at a nice normal price because you backed the campaign. If anyone wants that edition from me going forward, it's egregiously overpriced, but you already have yours, so you can sit pretty and be happy. But yeah, this upcoming book, if I go back to the website, the main series, they're 50 pages each. This will be 40 pages. This will be a little bit cheaper than the main book series as well. So yeah, the main books are like 20 quid, and I think these are going to be around 17. And I don't know what that works out to in dollars. Like, it might be, what is 17? 17 GBP to USD. I wish I could set the prices. It's like 23. And I think, like, let's see, 20 USD to 20 GBP to USD. And they used to be 27. The main books were like $27. And this new book is going to be $23. So that's like $5 off. They're like $5 cheaper than before. Connell 1.5 issue. Yeah, essentially, but it is number one of a new series. Like genuinely. So these extra these side quests, like part of the fun of reading them, they're completely self-contained adventures. Characters come in and go out. It's just like episodes of a TV show. It's just like if Connell was an animated TV series. The reader will have to decide where on the timeline they are placed in relation to the main series, because there are character relationships that will be in a certain state. There will be, like, Connell has his braces at the beginning of this, in the beginning of this story. Who knows when he, if those who have read it, those who know. How about that? So yeah, part of the fun will be that. Jake's also got a proper website. Yeah, go sign up. Can you set up a website like the Diaz brothers if Kickstarter doesn't pan out? Probably. It's just, I would have to think about what strategy I would want to do. Like, I really do have like a 5-year, 10-year plan based around the current plan of using Kickstarter that is built around kind of like growing the operation, bringing in new readers all the time. And if that's not going to be possible, which I think it will be, I think it'll be fine. Like, it's part of the strategy needs to be growth. So, and streaming is essentially maintenance, and yeah. Thank you for the $1.99, Victor. I do appreciate. Thanks for the $2. It's one. Thank you for sending that in. Diaz boys, the Diaz bros. Them Diaz boys ain't shit. Yes, and you can go check out the Lucent too. The Diaz kids. Pre-press for Incubate. Here we go. We were promoting Incubate. Pre-press for Incubate is 95% finished. It's such a beautiful book. Working on all those pages made me feel all funny. Yes, that book is going to be glorious. Going back, Incubate. Let me see. Do I still have the page pulled up that I can switch to? I have 7 billion tabs. There it is. Here it is. Shall I try and like refresh? Fund. I'll refresh privately. Oh my god, we did it. I did it. Watch this. This is because of me. This is my promotion that did this. 82 backers. We refresh. We wait for the website to load. And 83. 8808. In Chinese, this is Bass. This is like Baba or Ba. This is great. There's a Baba. There's a little Baba here. 88.1. Oh, funded. Great. Glorious. This is getting even closer to 10K by the end of the campaign. Thank you. If you were in this chat and it was me, I'm going to claim this. I'm going to claim one backer on this stream. And I did color a bunch of stuff for this. So you are getting like my work in this too. Go get it. Grab. I don't know how much that went up by. Did it go by a lot? Did someone else grab a titty? Go grab a Tittleth bundle, grab a titty, and hashtag get hard for the hardcover, because you get both in the titty. Thank you, whoever backed that. But yeah, Bancroft, his eyes have been ablaze with nipples, I assume. Jake, what's the changes in terms of service? They just seem to have more language stipulations around the content they will allow and don't. But it seems to just be saying they don't allow explicit porn stuff. And Connell isn't that, so Yeah. Carnal is not meant for sexual gratification reasons. It's meant to make you laugh. All of the boobs are funny boobs. Ha 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 ha. All of the sex is funny sex. Ha ha ha. And so on and so forth. Yeah, but they're being specifically vague to cover their own asses. Hey, Epignosis Epic, we pulled up your photos, and I've seen other people's desk mats. They actually look like they printed nicely. You'll maybe have to send me some photos in like better lighting or something, because I really do want to ascertain whether or not print on demand is good enough, or if I have to have a set manufactured. So there is only going to be, so far my plan, only one new desk mat on the new campaign, and it's actually going to be part of the throbbing package this time. I am not doing every color as a desk mat. Maybe people can bully me into it, I don't know. It's Irene's cover is going to be a desk mat, and it's the only one, and I'm actually going to have them manufactured like from a factory, not print on demand, and they are going to be in the throbbing package. So those packages are going to be even bloody heavier. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Hopefully that gives Jolly Green some info too. That's all the cards that were in the box. Then Slim Crow, you are missing a card, but you're getting a new package. It's okay. Those packs got hand assembled, and I guess he missed out one. I really hope that you're the only one who had one missed out. So many oversights, so many whatever. You know, it's a weird month, guys. Things going wrong in some directions, things going right in other directions. Yeah, got another backer. Is this it? I think I'm scrolling through I'm gonna look like, yes, people celebrating the backing. Yeah, shall I refresh again? Let's see if we get another one. Let's kill an angel. 80. Going. 83. We kill another 80. Yay! Death to the angel. Grab a couple. Grab a titty. Grab a couple. Grab as many titties as you like. I am scrolling past people talking about things. A new package. Yeah, there will be a throbbing. So another bit of information. So there will be the throbbing package. And I think it will be around the same price, if not a bit cheaper. I actually can't remember. I think they're very, very similar. The throbbing package this time is going to be priced where it is the price of everything in it, but there's going to be like 50 early bird versions, so you guys will, and you'll see the discount because it's an early bird. You'll see the price difference. There's like, I think it's either 10, it must just be 10% off, and when it's 10% off, like a big bundle like that, like the actual dollar discount seems like quite a bit. So yeah, that'll be, the bundle is priced at its the price of all the stuff in it at the base, but then there's like 50 early bird things, and you guys should grab them up, so you guys will all have the discounted one. Jake, what date is the launch? It is Thursday or no? Okay, we are not launching this Thursday. That is guaranteed. So currently, we have some packages left to send out. Once they are all done, and I can confirm they're done because I have the tracking numbers, because I've been asking for the tracking numbers, I can then go to Kickstarter and I can say everything's done. We have one person who didn't reply to the survey, and I have emailed them multiple times. Kickstarter said, like, you have to document that you've reached out to them, and it's like, okay, I've done that. So hopefully soon, like this week, I will be able to request they review the project again, and then hopefully we get approved this week. I'm hoping we launch next week. I'm not setting a date until we have the green light. That's basically what I'm holding out for. So on this website, it says launching May. Basically, fingers crossed it launches in May. If something happens and we do not get approved, maybe for mature content guideline stuff, but I don't think that will happen. I think we'll be fine. If that does happen, because of like Heroes Con stuff and travel, I might have to postpone it like a bit longer. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna get approved. I think we may finally complete the failure to launch arc and get this puppy out there and funding, and all of you having a great time reading the preview. I know people who backed, everyone who backed the old campaign actually has a preview of the first 3 pages of the next book. Slim Crow has one. Just made another Devilmon Lamouth. Like yeah, everyone who backed, they have a preview. They and you have a feedback card. If you backed and you received your stuff, please read the book. If you don't want to damage your physical versions because they are so beautiful, hold out, because think I'll have a solution for you to get reader copies soon. So I'll say this. In the same way that the gold editions are gonna be way expensive now, they're gonna be doubled in price. You know what I mean? Like they were 20 quid, now they're 40. I have something called a barcode edition. These are nowhere near as nice as the ones you get on the campaigns. They will have a small discount, but the thing is, like, they are something that could go into shops one day because they have like the ISBN numbers, they have the barcode printed on the back. You know what I mean? Like the covers are just like matte covers. They don't have any of the special treatment. But like, if you really want to hold out and get a reader copy, that might be a solution. What are the dots for? Jake, is Angela Curry the person that you're waiting on an address response for? I don't know. Maybe Angela could confirm or deny whether she backed or not. Who knows? But yeah, if you also don't want to damage your very nice edition, you all should have digital editions in your emails. If you didn't get a link to the digital edition and you want it, like, message me. Well, like, if you backed, you can just message me. Just be well read. Could you just give me a link to the digital? I should probably give well read the digital version at some point, but hey ho. Looking at the comic campaign on Kickstarter right now, I don't see why this wouldn't get approved. Yeah, Private Dance, Nippy especially, they were approved before the changes. Again, Dale, I agree with you. All I'm doing is giving a bit of caution, a little bit of apprehension. She said that she didn't back. It's not for her. Cannot compute. It's okay, Angela. I'll shed a tear for the fact that she didn't back. The barcode, $20 extra, and we'll tell your wife you only had 2 beers and headed home. But yeah, there is in existence these things called barcode editions, and they're essentially a reader copy. And in fact, okay, so there's 3 covers that have the barcode edition, right? The my cover, Irene's cover, and the Kyo cover, right? Like, because there are some people in the audience who are like you're like super collectors, right? I can imagine you would be like, I want all of those, but it would really suck if you had to, if just because you're a collector, you bought them all at like a ridiculous price. So also on the campaign, there is a add-on bundle of those covers that's like very discounted. Let me actually go have a look at it. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to look it up. I know for sure. Like, so yeah, people who like they just want one of them, they can get one. But like people who are the collector, because the only people who are going to get all three of those are the people who've like pretty much already got everything. So there's a big discount on the bundle. Jelly Green also, he's the man of many questions. He says, Jake, are you bringing any special items to Heroes Con? Do you know what? I'll pull it up. So, I am indeed. I will be at Heroes Con. I will be taking, I'll actually have the barcode editions at Heroes Con. How about that? I'll have some of the, because no one at a convention is spending double the money to get the gold edition. I'll have some gold editions, I think, but like they're gonna be the very special coveted prize behind the table. They're like, what about that? How much is that? And I'm like, $100. And then you'll be like, oh, I can't spend $100 on that. And I'll be like, haha, should have backed on the campaign. You would have got it for normal price. So I will have something in Heroes that might actually be a good get, depending on how this campaign approval goes. I'm looking through my files now. Where is the folder? KS campaign, side quest campaign. You would not believe how horrendous it is to look at my computer and like the mess of files. Right, I got it. So, at Heroes Con, there will be available the Heroes Con 12-page floppy preview, with its own unique cover. This is a preview of SideQuest 1, and look, this is an outdated image because the logo is still gold. That's supposed to be silver. This will have the first 12 pages of sketchy start of blah blah blah. I'm just tripping over my words. This will have the first 12 pages, I think. I think it's 12 comic pages. I know it's 12 printed pages of SideQuest 1, and you'll be able to. People will get it for free if they buy the book at the. If people buy the main book and sketchy starts together, they'll get one for free. But if you've already backed the campaign, you can buy this at Heroes. Like, because why would someone buy it like on its own without getting anything before, right? So this is what I'm bringing. I think I'm only going to print like 69 of them too. I don't know how many I need. Oh, another thing. This is included in the thrumming package for the campaign. So it is, because you guys deserve to have access to everything, right? Like if you're a collector, I don't want to force you to have to go to a con to get this if you're the avid collector. So I don't think people would be able to get it as a regular add-on. But it's in the bundle. It's in the thrumming package on the campaign. I think that's how I engineered it. So it's like the people who want it are just going to get it. But yeah, there's also people at the convention who could also pick it up. Hello, Jay Ryan. It's wonderful to have you in the chat. He says, I've been reviewing Youngblood. I've seen things no man should see. Is young. I know that's the Rob Liefeld thing that he's putting out. Are you in the gore porn direction with that book? What's the sitch? What have you seen? What battles got? By the way, you guys in the chat, seeing as you're the very enthusiast stream watchers, you probably already watch Jay Ryan's streams. He seems to have been putting a lot of effort into his channel and doing streams, and from the outside looking in, it seems like he's having fun on them. So if you have not checked out his channel, go and check it out. He's been streaming a lot, I think. See, like, the Bancroft's saying it's a really good story, Angela, but I get it. Angela was saying that it's not for her. You will learn one day. You will learn that it is for you, for it is a good story. The well-written comic. It just happens to have some lewd content sprinkled in for comedic purposes. I'm considering selling some books. The cool thing about if you ever need to part with your Connell books is I am not going to be undercutting you for sure. You guys have the gold editions. You know that they're expensive on the campaign, so like, yeah, you don't need to desperately sell them on eBay for nothing because I'm not gonna flash sale you guys. Catching up with chat. Do you have a plan for any social activities in Charlotte for everyone to attend? I don't think there's going to be like a panel breakers get together. Like we have not talked about anything like that. We might do a live show from the convention. Like genuinely, we have nothing planned. I don't think Pear is even going to be there. Like he doesn't even seem like he has any plans. So I know I'll be there, Irene will be there, and Phil will be there. Out of our group, tons of other people will too. We haven't talked about doing any kind of meetup. It would be cool if we could do a panel. But again, I'm sure that has to be like pre-organized and like, yeah. So sadly, I'd probably be going back to the hotel every night and like KOing. I'll probably get sick. How about that? My social plans: get sick at the convention. Avoid everyone. Jake, are you trying to force me to drive 8 hours to a con? This is the thing, Epic Gnosis. You don't have to. If you're getting the throbbing package on the next campaign, you'll get one of these, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm starting to get a feeling that oftentimes Jaran is a bit of a rabble rouser. It's all he says things. It's the path of the rabble rouser until you see how the sausage is made, and then you go, oh. No, but Jay, the period you're in with streaming is the actual fun part. Just try and stay in that for as long as you can. You're in the time when it's fun. Do not go any further. It becomes a lot less fun. You do not want to see how the sausage is made. Don't do it. He's a great faker. Oh look, here you go. Promoting his channel. I remember the joke when you dressed up as the Joker on your streams. Man, 10 hours to get to Heroes. Phew. Well, you don't have to. If you're gonna, but if you want this and you're not getting the throbbing package, I would you should reconsider. I will resell any of the books I get for the bargain price of $1 million. Hold on for them forever. Man, this is great. You guys, I should stream it this time more. I actually thought we were dwindling, but we're building up. I don't have anything else to pull up. Oh wait, you should go and check out Irene's eBay, by the way. And you shouldn't look at my postcode. That's like privileged information. I don't know why that's there. Yeah. Also closing like this week are her eBay auctions, and like this one is the bomb, and I have not bid on any of these, just so you know, just so I don't get called out by the chat. I'm ahead of the game. I haven't bid on these. Always accusing me of owning everything, of outbidding everyone. I've been very good with these. Phil came back. Phil was away. He was here earlier and he went all the way away and they came back. He says, come to the con. Everyone should come to the con. It'd be great. Come and hang out at our tables. Phil, have I been at 3 Heroes cons now? Is there only 2? I think you weren't at did you come to the first one that we went to? Like, did you last minute come to that one? Or did we... I'm confused. I don't know if I've been to 2 or 3. But it's fun. Come hang out at the table. Like, when is the one you went with, you like hung out with Bisley the whole time? Angela says, Jay is her sumo stream co-host, Jake? Oh no. He's getting a peek at the sausage if he's streaming with Angela. Not that kind of sausage. Let me go back to I want to go back to my sign up. Have you guys signed up? Jay, have you signed up? Are you on my mailing list? Do I have your information? Can I do I have your home address? You know, with these campaigns, there was a point in time when I realized, holy shit, all of these people have my home address. That's fucked. All of these people who are like kind of mentally ill, and then you're like, oh yeah, back their campaign and they have my address. I don't think they're gonna be secure with that information. Yeah, subscribe to Angela's channel. Here we go, Jolly. Jake, that is all the questions I have for now. Feel free to end the stream. I will. We're almost at 3 hours. I only thought I'd do an hour. It's like on the website that I put unforeseen delay next to May. Yeah, I got all the bells and whistles on this thing. All I need to do was I need to put the pop-up for the mailing list. Now I can door knock every house in Jake's town and find him. Unless I back your campaign, Bancroft, then you can come to my exact house that I am leaving soon. So haha, I will forever change my address to a P.O. box. Then no one can have my address. Jake has bid on numerous items in the Red Valkyrie auctions. Yes, in the ye old days of yore, I did indeed do such a thing. Yeah, he's only been to 2. So I guess I've been to 3. Was I at a Heroes that you weren't at, Phil? Because if so, that means I've only been at 2. You guys can be safe in the knowledge that you can trust me with your home addresses when you back my campaign. No, I never do anything with them. I would never even look them up. I would never even, in fact, to get the post, because early on when I was sending people stuff out, you know, because I had when we did Sketchy Start 0, I sent the packages out. I didn't. Some people have weird fucking postcodes, man, especially in Europe. And like, I think in Germany, people's addresses are like written backwards. It was so confusing. So like, I had to Google Earth some people's addresses to just figure out if they were real. But yeah, don't worry. All info was scrubbed afterwards. And in fact, sometimes it pops up when you fill in the like post thing. It's like, do you want to say this address? Every time I'm like, nope. I keep no record of this address. Good thing you stayed on stream so I could catch some of it. Well, I'm glad you're here. And the 15 other people. At some point, we got to 21 viewers today. That's great. No, you've only been to 2. That's how terrible my memory is. I got such a Swiss cheese brain. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a CT scan one day. And like, it's going to reveal that I have like either a massive brain cancer or like one worm that's like gone around the whole brain and made like little tunnels. Okay, that's it. I think we got to the chat and I avoided all of Victor's cringe comments. Didn't pull up a single one. So I can wrap it up. I can safely tell people to I'm going to look at my phone, see if I have an email notification to say anyone signed up to my mailing list, or if I'm just completely BTFO'd like a loser. I don't think I have an email. I don't think anyone new signed up to my mailing list. Well, thanks, guys. Oh, 3-hour stream. No one can even be bothered sign up to a mailing list. I see how it is. I see how it is. And how it is you're all signed up anyway. Right. Wonderful stream. Almost at 3 hours, but we didn't quite make it. Go back. Incubate. I'm not going to refresh it again. I'm going to refresh it secretly to see if I would be embarrassed if I did refresh it or not. And then use that information. Nope, it didn't change. Go check out Irene's auctions, and especially the Devi Boobmon. It's the best. Go buy onlyfunds.com or Titstarter and transfer the domain to me. Get ready for the Heroes Con exclusive, in air quotes, because it's not actually exclusive, 12-page preview book of SideQuest 1. And yeah, get excited for the book that should be coming out soon, should it be approved. And if you do get your books through the mail for chapter 1, please take photos and post them at me. You don't have to fill out your super awesome feedback card like physically if you don't want to, if you want to keep that pristine. But honestly, send me an email to the address on the card giving me feedback. I want to know what you think of the book. Like, I want to know what you want more of, what you want less of. I want to know what you enjoyed and what you didn't. Like, I want us to create an amazing book together in tandem. Awesome says, live long and prosper, Jake. I will. See you on the flip side. And Angela with her adequately Indian hand. All right. What music shall I play? What did Alex want? Do you want some Northern Boys? He didn't confer. He didn't concur. Angela's black. Wow. Why am I light black? It's not light black. She switched back. She de-Indianified. You can't get away with it, Angela. We all know the truth. We all know the truth. I will play. Right. See you on Panel Breakers this week. Irene's channel, Incubate Closeout. I will hopefully be awake to join Irene on Friday stream, but she's closing out auctions, and keep your email reading eyes peeled for the upcoming launch of Bad Dragon, whenever it may be, whenever we get approved. All right. Love you all and see you next time.
Right, back to the Kenny Jr., Norman Payne and Kev. Rewind's got a beach on fees with a sex addiction, and it's hard to walk him in the park. Every other dog we see gets chased and pinned and fucked and licked in the ass. My grandson smoking weed in his bedroom, texting girls photos of his cock. Jesus, fuck. If a dad comes round, then I'll smash his car with a rock.
Big old balls that drag me down. You find me dancing around sexy town. Red light district pedaling around, and then I get mucked and my pants turn brown. Bachelor pad covered in spaff. Dorito crumbs all up in my bath. Flaking skin on my head. Sunbird flesh, let it shed.
Wake up Sunday, wife just punched me, said she's hungry, gotta go cook. Wi-Fi's broken, so I gotta watch my porn in the form of comic books. Brother, look, wank myself with a single finger Captain Hook. Can I go smoke my pipe with a random man in a dark and weary nook?
Bought a transgender man 2 pints. Can I get lucky and fist him tonight? Cause stick my cock with a pink hair tie. Not too tight, no, I don't wanna die. Used to have a dog, his name was Francis. Then he ran away, what a selfish bastard. Now I got a cat and his name is Patrick. PKJ got jealous and attacked it.
When I say hi, I get shut down. When I'm outside, I get stressed out. When I got people around, I'm anxious. Nobody likes me, what the fuck now? When I say hi, I get shut down. When I'm outside, I get stressed out. When I got people around, I'm anxious. Nobody likes me, what the fuck now? Call me the neighbour's name when you fuck me. You ain't gotta kiss me, you ain't gotta hug me. Shit, I mean really, just do something. Please just touch me. I don't wanna go to my nephew's birthday. His friends play rugby, they might just hurt me. Last time they just kicked my shins and spat on me Christmas turkey.
Hit another spliff and I feel alright. Then I hit another line, I convulse and fly. Rip out me heart left open wide. Jump on the back of me ex and pipe. I'm like hello, I'm like hi. Do you wanna back up, do you wanna die? Do you wanna catch up, do you wanna cry? Do you want a slice of the painful pie?
Life's got a best friend, her name's Sandy. She's got a husband, his name's Andy. I like to picture them when they fuck and imagine that her ass tastes sweet like candy. Who's got a camera? Wanna take a picture? Got a good shot of my best friend's sister. She's bent down with her hand on red rock hard in the middle of a game of Twister.
I play the horns of death. A girl said hi, now I'm obsessed. Stick it in the wank bank, back to the nest. Then it's candlelight, lay back and caress. I'm not alone, the voice in my head tells me I'm handsome and great in bed. When you got chocolate, who needs sex? I can just wank to a text instead.
When I say hi, I get shut down. When I'm outside, I get stressed out. When I got people around, I'm anxious. Nobody likes me, what the fuck now? When I say hi, I get shut down. When I'm outside, I get stressed out. When I got people around, I'm anxious. Nobody likes me, what the fuck now?
Hold on, shit. Fuck, I meant to. I was typing in the thing. That's called the Northern. Go look them, the Northern Boys. All right, I'm gonna do what I meant to do.
Kids can be so cruel.
We can? Thanks, Mom.
Ow! Cut out,
Kill me now, baby, kill me quick. I wanna die while I'm high as a rocket ship. Look, motherfucker, I'm a unicorn and I can shoot rainbows from a shriveled dick. I'm so high, don't bring me down. My wife is the biggest fucking bitch in town. Fuck you, woman, I'm a superstar and I'm flying high. You can't touch me now. I got problems and they're in my head. I got a talk on. When I go to bed, I can't sleep, so I just reach for the big fat cock rock and I smoke that instead. I'm all alone now, so I'm on my own. So come on over. This mole holds me home. Got fantasies and they're dark and twisted. The devil of the liquor and I'll turn ballistic. Let's go to Nirvana, baby. Take this pipe to the promised land. One hit, then that's all it takes. Let's dance to the tune of the Magic Man. Let's go to Nirvana, baby. Take this pipe to the promised land. One hit, then that's all it takes. Let's dance to the tune of the Magic Man. Whoop, baby, pass the pipe. Fuck my face with the crack supply. I'm in the clouds, let me fuck the sky. I'm a crack king, baby, testify. Good sweet Lord, can you strike me down? Take my soul, fucking take it now. Crush my head with a tractor wheel and just let me rot in the fucking ground. Backflip into me yoga stance, I do the downward dog, then I throw my pants off. And if you wanna shuffle to the forward fold, I'll whip me bald head and suck me own balls. Self-comfort if I feel low, memories of me ex-wife hurt my soul. She took the kids and the keys to the home, so I hit the clack pipe and get off me dome. Now let's go. Let's go to Nirvana, baby. Take this pipe to the promised land. One hit, then it's all it takes. Let's dance to the tune of the Magic Man. Let's go to Nirvana, baby. Take this pipe to the promised land. One hit, then it's all it takes. Let's dance to the tune of the Magic Man. Baby Kevin, show him what you got. What you got? Little Kevin, show him what you got. What you got? Baby Kevin, show him what you got. Little Kevin, show him what you got. Baby Kevin, show him what you got. Little Kevin, show him what you got. Baby Kevin, show him what you got. Baby Kevin, little Kevin, yeah, show him what you got now.
I love crack.
All right, I'm only still here because new information has come in. I'm not extending the show. I'm trying to hit 3 hours. But anyway, hold on. I gotta... Where's the fucking... This is an overlay, by the way. Right. See this? We got more photos from Slim... Oh, dear. His channel. We got more... Oh, yeah. Paris streaming later, apparently. It's not showing. Can you see it? You should be able to see this. She says, okay. We got more photos, and the reason why I'm here, it's not the second half, Alex. It's like a 2-minute side quest. Look. So he showed the seedling standee. Beautiful. My question is, Slim Crow, I'm muted? How am I muted? What? I can't, but I'm not. Alex, I'm not muted though. Did you mute me? Did you not want to listen? Someone else has to confirm. Oh, you motherfucker. Anyway, what the fuck? Slim Crow, are you going to build this? You should build it and then buy another one later that's unassembled. You should build this one. Look. Oh, it's so beautiful. And not only did he share this, see this? He also got Truffle sketch card, Hammy card, and Hammy card doesn't go in the middle, by the way. Hammy card goes in the top right in the puzzle set. You see this? Let's zoom in. This, we know when I talked about the stickers that people get. This is the sticker that you get if you this is the Throbbing Package sticker. You know when I said Throb Squad Elite? This is the Throb Squad Elite sticker. It's smaller than the other one, but basically anyone who got a Throbbing Package got this. Epic says he's jealous. Epic, you should have got one of these. Do you have your full package yet? Or do you just have your freaking desk mats? Now that we've cleared out the riffraff, I know we like half the... Those Northern Boys tracks really rinse out the people. I think I fucking love them. They are the best. Like, if a new track that crack one is like a new one. Let me have a look. I'm gonna look it up right now. Well, we're definitely gonna hit 3 hours. Oh, see, he just gets death mats. Well, you're gonna get one of those Throb Squads. That skull is the Throb Squad sticker. Wait. The Northern Boy. I think the crack one is like new. Party time. What is that? Hold on. Do I have this one? Don't want to fall in love, just want. I'm trying to compare. Don't want to fall in love, just want to get fucked. Is that how this one opened? No, oh my god, there's a third one that we need to put on. It's an old one. I can't believe I don't have it. Okay, seeing as you guys like it, there's another one I'll put up in the future. Is the crack one new? Oh, we need Robot Man. Oh, come on. I gotta play these. I gotta fucking play these. I don't care. I'm removing. I gotta play these. Look, full screen? No. Switch. Remove this. Hello, Connell. Look at that beautiful AI abomination. I'm gonna play this, and I think the audio is on. I don't have this downloaded, but these guys are fucking great. I'm playing more.
I'm an electro-techno love dispenser. Came from a Chinese tech inventor. My heart got crushed by the pain of love, so now I replace that with a smoke detector. Make love for the lonely robot, bananical, vaginical, mechanical man. I got a whole lot of love to love, but it's locked inside like a jar of jam. What's your username? I'll save it in my database. Come and kick it with the robot gang. I wish I had a dick like a laser beam. I fire at your motherboard, 4 terabytes of RAM. Goddamn, mechanical man, can you scan me nads until the printer jams? Image of me stacking is free to use if you just subscribe to me monthly plan. It's been a very long time since past connected. My robot logo sticks neglected. I make one move, then I get rejected. So now I gotta try through a different perspective. Robo, cyborg, super sex, artificially intelligent computer tech. Fuck my brain with your GPS, bitch. I wanna get lost in your super web. Beam me up, Mr. Elon Musk. Adopt me as one of your robot sons. I promise that to try my best. You can feed me scraps and you can wipe me bum. Bluetooth button on me noggin when I wanna connect. Put both arms in a USB. See, it's a little tricky when I'm off me head to operate things that I've never seen. You don't love me as the man I am, but would you love me as a robot man? You could never love me for me. I had to let you go and then it set me free. You don't love me as the man I am, but would you love me as a robot man? You could never love me for me. I had to let you go and then it set me free. Now I'm free. A beep boop, a password please. You need permission if you wanna touch me. Look, baby, I'm the flavor of the month. Your loving is a cliff, but I wanna take a jump. I'm on my own like a coat in a cloakroom. Boulder up the door, baby, lead me to my own doom. Let me shrivel on my own like a dry prune. Sweeping up the dust of your loving like an old broom. Still liver, bit rate dither. Message to me ex, but it won't deliver. Fuck that bitch, kids, tell your mother. The chicken going drown in a Wayfire River. MP3 some with another digital lover. Embedded in the digital covers. Let's get loose, I'm a wider your bandwidth. Can you handle this? All my digital brothers. Baby, plug your naked body in the mainframe. Cyborg sex, you can call me my domain name. Penis or vagina, all the balls is all the same thing. Love me like a vessel or just fly me like a freight train. You can do me like a brother in a barn house. Throw me at the walls, baby, fill me with your hormones. Turn the whole bedroom to a war zone. Shoot me with your low, get it iced up in my borehole. Shoot me tiny guts up in a laptop case. Stick a telephone extender to the side of my face. You know they calling me the digi-widget lunatic. So here's a message, Mr. Gates, I'ma take your place. Micro rock made by Microsoft. I might microwave my tiny micro cock. I want a thrill, but it's gotta be cyber. Never had much luck with a human vagina. You don't love me as the man I am, but would you love me as a robot man? You could never love me for me. I had to let you go and then it set me free. You don't love me as the man I am, but would you love me as a robot man? You could never love me for me. I had to let you go and then it set me free. Now I'm free. Transform me, robot Kevin. I'm free. Dance for me, Robot Kevin, I'm free. Dance for me, Robot Kevin, I'm free. Dance for me, Robot Kevin, cause I'm free.
Just get Kevin to dance again. Glorious. Love him. Okay, there's one more. I'm going to play it for the enthusiast that is still here, but it's the last thing I'm doing, and then I'm going. We made it 3 hours. You guys are great. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, what? Thank God. Do you not understand Geordie accents? Ridiculous. We British people have to pass like all the different American accents that sound like all the words are getting lost in the molasses of their throat. Anyway, let me find. I will find the other track that I like of theirs. Nobody likes me. This Crack. Yeah, Crack is 5 months ago. The one about Crack, it came out 5 months ago. I was so happy. I feel like, yeah, that's recent to me. 5 months is recent. Why isn't it coming up anymore? Oh, because it's from 3 years ago, Jake. It's obviously not going to come up on that page really recently. Moron. Pause. Where is it? The Sexy Train, and then there's We Did Nobody Likes Me, and then it's Party Time. Let me just skip through a little bit.
Traveling mountains, shout to on pace. Life at home, and get you surprise. But it's not. Would you like
I don't know if
give
you
the
can
clap to
hear
your
me.
wife and a wave good night?
Oh, fucking hell, you can hear it. I wanted to just double check. Anyway, I'm playing this last one and then I'm out. I'm gone. I'll see you forever. Or next time or whatever. I'm gonna even remove myself so I don't accidentally make any noise. Oh wait, I had to.
Don't wanna fall in love, I just wanna get fucked. Traveling mountains, a terrible stop. Heroin, ketamine, jelly bean puff. Shove it in my brain, get it all mixed up. Like wow, I'm a troubled soul. I'm living in a studio flat that's covered in moles. Come outside just to shout to strangers, then I crawl in a hole like an ugly mole. I love drugs and sketchy pills, and the favourite ones are the ones that kill quickly. When I go when my loved ones miss me, well the answer's no. Chuck my corpse in a big main road, turn my head to a powdered skull. Let rain pour, turn that to mulch, and that's the last scene of the Patrick Show. If glue gone paste, now my face is plastic. Having a gangbang to Jackson 5. Right. I'm a ratchet guy, lost my wife for a black goodbye. No, don't talk to me unless it's an emergency. I gotta take a number 3. That's a piss and a shit and a wank in a tree. I said, hello there, can I fill your hole? She took one look and she told me no. I got a wife at home and she hates me. I sleep outside cause she makes me. Big bowl of the cocaine, that's me breakfast. I tried crack once, I just wanted to test it and I'm hooked now. I could marry my pipe, my wife wouldn't care, she just wants me to die. It's party time, get your drugs out. If you wanna make love, get your muffs out. It's party time, get your drugs out. Do you wanna make love to a sad old man? It's party time, get your drugs out. If you wanna make love, get your muffs out. It's party time, get your drugs out. Do you wanna make love to a sad old man? I said a hip, a hop, a hip, I dip my dick in the salsa dip on a Taco Tuesday. Gonna spaff on your boob legs. Yes. Feel free to say no. Bald bean and full of beans. I got a Yamaha keyboard drum machine. Metallic a patch on my dungarees. I said, girl, can I get your number, please? Hang myself in the neighbor's garden. When he comes back, that's a nice surprise. Let the darkness just take your soul. Listen up, child, close your eyes. Just pull it out, don't cut me hair. Take my face, stub a cig right there. I'm a dirty, wretched man. Call me granddad, cause I fucked your nan. What's the worth? Fuck the universe till it hurts. I'm not used to these kinds of mental health issues. I just want to live in a church and find peace upon me blame. Jesus, please just stop me pain. I know you think that this is a game, but it's not. Now watch me walk away. I'm a love machine, I don't know when to stop. I got a mouth right here that can make me cock. Pink and red with a mighty blues. In the club two-stepping with my black school shoes. Lunch and meat in my boot-cut jeans. Chuck it on bread with a bit of knob cheese. Taste it, would you like your bite? Give the clap to your wife and a wave good night. It's party time, get your drugs out. If you wanna make love, get your muffs out. It's party time, get your drugs out. Do you wanna make love to a sad old man? It's party time, get your drugs out. If you wanna make love, get your muffs out. It's party time, get your drugs out. Do you wanna make love to a sad old man? Do you wanna make love to a sad old
Now, what were we talking about, boy?
We were talking about the time you beat jury duty.
Oh, yeah. The trick is to say you're prejudiced against all races.